You look so damned innocent, Zoe. So damned innocent. Just adorable dog face. Yeah, you. Yeah, adorable dog face. Where are you going? Where are you going, Zoe girl? Hi. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Good evening. Sorry for the lateness. Someone here decided to, well, actually she didn't decide, but she had a little bit of an accident, so we took a while to clean it up, and as I was cleaning it up, then I took her to the door, and we are going to go outside, and then she just peed the entire way there. So I spent like the last 30 minutes cleaning up pee. Woo! How's your night going? What's going on? Zoe, give me a paw, which has probably stepped in pee recently. Gross. Any other paw? That's disgusting. Okay, thank you. Hal Canute, the first one here, followed by Carbot. Hello, Ahmad. How's it going? Thanks for the first time chat. Some absolute pain. Starscream sending over a prime sub right off the bat. Thank you very much, Zoe, for the... Yeah, that's great. I appreciate the dog slobber on my knee. Thank you. Starscream, thank you very much for the support. Greatly appreciate it. Tonight's stream, as always, brought to you by the Icelandic hand-wrapped cod schmackos. At least she didn't poop everywhere, although that would be easier to clean up, actually. Would have taken less time. Just would have smelled worse. But, hello, how goes it? What is going on? Casual Cashew, how do you do? What up, Sane Script? How's it going, Ninja Old Critical Lazo, Ms. Jane, afternoon all. Drink. I need a drink. I'm pouring a drink. Why is there an incoming ad break on... Like, the whole reason I run the ads is at the frequency is that it gets rid of pre-roll ads. What the hell is this bullshit? Oh, I don't even know. Absolute pain. Hello. Hey, Abdo, thanks for rating Dreadstream last night. Now I have a streamer and Raiders fan I can talk to. I am so sorry for you that you're a Raiders fan. I mean, no, you're really welcome for getting Fernando Mendoza. You're welcome for us shipping you Pete Carroll and Gino. So. Yeah, you're welcome and stuff. Totally. It's gonna work out great for you guys. He didn't know I didn't get my last drop. Oh, shut it. At least you put the damn freaking /S. That's fantastic. What did I do? I wrote /S somewhere, and someone was like, "What the hell's that supposed to mean?" or something. And it's like, what? How do you not? Okay, all right. Did you need to write a /S after your "what the hell's that supposed to mean" comment? Like, sir, this is the internet. You should know these things by now. Let's see. Why not? A little of this action, a little of that action. How are you guys doing though? What is up? Yes, it is definitely past 5 o'clock somewhere. Which would be here because it's 10 o'clock. So yeah. Cheers though to Starscream. And realistically speaking, whoo-ha! Take that big shot. It doesn't say it because it's Akbar's fault. It's not my fault, I swear. But you should still get the big shot either way, good sir or madam or them or whatever. Yeah, but so other than cleaning up pee for a while there, it's been a decent-ish day. How are you guys all doing? The Stream Elements bot is in here. Thank the damn maker. So you still grind this game unlike your guy Vega, huh? Oh, Ghost Dog. You can't imagine how much I just would love to talk about that subject. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? My birthday's in an hour. J-Dog, will you be old enough to be watching a Twitch stream at that point? Because right now, I think it's questionable. It is probably questionable. That's up nasty, Dan. Happy Saturday, all. How's it going? Jupiter Saturday. Yeah. Anyways, Vegas still grinds the game even more since he's free to play. Yes, yeah. Free to play. That's the free to play existence is you gotta grind. That's how it is. When do war rewards come out? We're in a new season, Miss Jane. So we're good. They came out. So I guess, or not for a while. One or the other. One or the other. What's up, Samir? How's it going? What's up, Pixie? I told you it was Zoe's fault. It wasn't my fault. Like literally, so I noticed her water dish is empty and I'm like, okay, I gotta go in the shower. So I fill her water dish. I get out of the shower. She's like dripped pee all the way down the hallway to where she's lying down. And then like on the other side of her, there's like a bunch of pee on the other side of the couch. So she must have originally peed there, gotten up, walked to see me in the shower to not take her outside, and then gone and laid down on the other side of the couch where she hadn't peed. Then she pees there, but like not like as she can't feel it, right? Because she's old and her bladder, whatever. She's taking like a medication for helping to fight that, but like I guess we're gonna up the dosage, so I gave her more. So as I get out of the shower and I'm just like, God damn it. Fine. So I clean up everything. I'm like swiffering all around her. She's just lying there and whatever. And I'm like, all right, let's go outside and we can start the stream. So I get her up to go outside and she's like, okay, go outside. She literally pees from that spot by the couch all the way down the hallway again. I'm just like, I literally just cleaned this. No. So then I took her outside and she peed a lot more and then came back in and I cleaned everything up. And then honestly, I just went and laid on my bed for a while before I started the stream. So we could have been on about like 15, 20 minutes ago, but I was like, I'm just going to go lie down for a minute. So it is what it is. Older dogs. We just upped the medication, Zoe, right? You're aptly named Incurin, which is to help curing you of urine being spread everywhere. Yeah. I know. Yeah, it's gross. And usually one pill does the trick, 1 pill a day. But apparently not. So we're gonna up that dosage. Yeah, we did. We got you a second one right away after that, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, you bumped your head, sweetie. You bumped your nose on that. Hey, look, I don't have a GREENIE for you, but I do have this thing that you've already kind of chewed on, and that's what you get. So there you go. She just spits out. Yeah, that's what you get, Zoe. So don't look at me like that. No, I don't actually have other things for you. You already had queso today. You did. Not like dip, but like just, cheddar. You got to lick a spoon. It had sour cream on it. You got like the pumpkin puree on your foods. You got the foods twice. You got the lamb lung. I'll give you a chunk of lamb lung. How's that? But otherwise, that's what you got. So I don't want to hear any complaining about it because I don't have other treats for you right now. And we're still trying to get your tummy to be settled down and whatnot. So yeah. Ricky Bob B, hello. Shout out from Los Angeles. Please don't tell me you're a Raiders fan too. I mean, you can be. It's fine. How's it going? Thanks for the first time chat. What's going on? You probably peed and blaming her. I wish. Would have been easier that way. Is she having trouble emptying her bladder? No, it's the look at this sweet old face. No, what they told me years ago was that dogs who don't go through heat, they get fixed like too early, which I was not told because I went to a different vet and I wasn't aware of this. So I'm supposed to let her go through heat one time, I guess, which I didn't know. And they're like, they get them fixed too early, then they sometimes they have issues with estrogen production later in life. And estrogen is what helps to control your bladder. And so she gets like an estrogen supplement pill. So we're just gonna up the dosage and that'll be fine. And there are these cheap crap ass, vinyl laminate floor, whatever shit, faux hardwood things there anyways. So it's fine. It's fine. Just was like, yeah, I need a minute. Yeah. Wow, I'm sure this is what we all came here for. I don't want to know what you're coming for. Frankly, it's your business. Between you and Sanskrit, I'd imagine. So he peed on the floor. Oh my God. What's up, AJ Nick? How's it going? Cheers, y'all. Cheers. Well, as I look back, there's no more pee, so that's a plus. All right. This is a particularly good chunk of the lamb lung, Zoe. So, this is what you get, and then I need to do Arener and be productive. Okay? There you go. Enjoy. Crunch away. Crunch away. You missed my message. Ninja Turtle, did you see me talking about Zoe and doing all sorts of other things? That probably explained why I missed your message. I'm sorry. But it's gonna happen occasionally. Oh, after what happened to Buzz in Toy Story 3. I don't know, I haven't seen it. After I did completion of 9.4 and rank forward Heimdall and Spider-Woman, ascended Bishop and rank to him. Nice. Nice. What did we learn today? I learned how to add fractions, format a PowerPoint, and urinary habits of a dog. Hey, apparently this applies to the majority of female dogs, so these are important things. Hold on, you're about to find out about a 16-year-old movie in Toy Story 3. I've only ever seen the original Toy Story movie, so I know it's tragedy, I'm sure, but yeah, just the original. So anyways, how are your Saturdays going? I didn't really do much of, too much else. We did other things, but they were not related to MCOC or anything. I'm all caught up on Invincible. No spoilers, of course, because just got done with season 4 here like the other night or something, right? But I'm all caught up, and I didn't realize I thought I had more to go. I thought I was farther behind on it than I am. And then it started playing the Adam Eve special, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's what it plays when the season's over, and it just wants to suggest some other Invincible content, but there's no more. I was like, oh, that was the final episode. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. That's the main reason I haven't gotten another dog yet, cleaning up the pee. I love the Zoe doggo. She's a very good dog, but I was talking about it a little bit last night. Taking care of our family and those we love can be difficult, especially at the beginning or the end of their lives. So yeah, and hopefully we're a ways off from the end of her life, but we are in a downward phase, for sure. Ooh, did he go to Infinity and Beyond? Possibly. Doing well. Good. Be right back. All that pee talk. Sorry. If I replace some sound, like some waterfall sound effects, will that help? That make things better? They accidentally trigger Buzz's factory reset, and he only speaks Spanish. It's hilarious. Really? Okay. Yeah, that does sound good. That sounds pretty good. I didn't say I was opposed. I just at the time when Toy Story 2 and 3 came out, I was neither a child nor dating a single mother. So yeah, those are usually my qualifications for watching kids movies, is being a kid myself. I feel that one has probably sailed, or dating a single mother who has a young child. And also that ship has also sailed, but because I'm like, I just don't want to do that again. That doesn't sound like fun. Have you ever heard that I can't do that Palpatine voice? I can do comic, like comedic, yes, like evil Palpatine voice, but like just regular Sheev voice. I don't think I can do that. No, I can do that. I need to watch the new season Invincible. Have you been watching the new Maul Shadow Lord show? No. Maybe I will start that tonight because I want to. Definitely need to do that. And then the boys I want to get caught up on. I just have, yeah, I've fallen behind on that one as well. So I forget exactly where I stopped watching that. Definitely old enough for the stream. Gonna be 37. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see. I think we did everything for that stuff. So yeah, we don't care. And anything else going on here? Sure, sell you. I think it's about damn time we could sell tier 3 or tier 4 alpha and tier 5, tier 6 basics, because they be stacking up like crazy. I'm elder now, damn it. Why can't I sell that crap? What is this crap? Oh, cool. Exciting. Exciting. Sure. It's been great. The newest 2 episodes are the best. I've heard good things so far, yeah. Definitely heard good things. Yeah, it is. I have 28k units ready for the Heart of Fire 2. Heart of Fire 2! The Return of Fire. Or whatever. Caught up on the boys, 2 behind in Invincible. I did read the comics though. I definitely enjoyed it. For some reason, my brain too, I forgot like that they're basically hour-long episodes. And I was just like, oh yeah, geez, man. Like cause I was like when I first started catching up, I had like, it's been a couple weeks now. And I didn't remember. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I got like a lot to catch up on here. So yeah, it's taking me a minute, but we're getting there. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, I could do the Coliseum, I guess. What was I gonna do with so we're gonna try to do the L3 strategy with Shocker? No. Canada Shocker? Yeah. Formerly referred to as Good Guardian because Red Guardian sucked. Zoe, you could eat this. This is it's a nice chew. Could chew on it. Just saying. Wouldn't hurt. Give you something to do. It's a nice lamb chew. Good. I don't know. She, like the first couple of those, she was really excited about and ate really quickly. And then this one, she's like, nah, I'm over it already. Over it already. What's up, Pontus? How's it going? Hello, handsome, strong, funny man. Hello, liar. How do you do? What's going on? Heart of Fire 2, Incinerate Boogaloo. I like it. I need gold under 20 million now. How is that even possible? They give out gold like crazy in this game. Gold in them there arenas. That is true. always gold in the arena stand. Bak Tahwar, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hope you're all doing amazing this fine morning. We chilling. All right, let's see. Loki wouldn't mind this music over the original. Will it stay on this music when I go do an arena too? Okay. I use Bastion because he has long reach on his heavy for once you start the prompts for the heavy striker thing. So, I haven't tried this yet. I forget, what is I don't even know what's going on in this fight. Okay, there's a route, apparently. Oh yeah, if we're too close. That didn't work well. I believe, okay. Did she break my block, or what happened there? This seems to be going well. We're off to a great start. As many special 3s you can stomach, then a special 2. Yeah, right? Ah, dude. Ah, crap. Nah, hey. I think Seaton said in his video you're supposed to be like trying to like parry the L1 though. I'm not sure. Does that do stuff? Oh, do we not heavy because that eats a charge? Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with that. I could, I guess. Get more comfortable with it. Ah, damn it. Forgot about the root. Forgot about the root. Parry L1 gives you parry with it. Okay. Sweet, good times. Okay. I feel like I missed all those. Yep, that's not good. I almost just want to let it rip because I don't want to like totally waste the run at all, but I guess we do one more. And then we can hopefully get to an L2 by the time. We should see. Do I need to do anything else, or do I just kind of hit the L2? Hello? Thank you. Let's just do it and see what happens. Well, okay, that was not that much. I guess we need to do a bunch more L3s than that, huh? Oh, well, all right, okay, good to know. So we need to get, I mean, that was like, I mean, fun in the bursty damage sense, but yeah, I guess we need to do a bit more than that. 4 bars, yeah, I feel like we could do, definitely do more than that, for sure. As many, okay, what's up, Emmy on duty, how's it going? I don't feel comfortable with that. Title of your, Andrew, you know, Buzz got tied up in a box in Toy Story 2. No, Ninja Turtle, I just told you I haven't seen Ninja Turtle, or I haven't seen Toy Story 2 or 3. How would I know that? You just told me. Without you telling me, how would I know? I ain't seen him, dog. I ain't seen him. You're running collar tech. No, I am not. Odonathus, how's it going? Samael, hello. What's up? TJ, how do you do? Johnny Bug, hello. Probably around 5, 6 SP3s to get 10 plus bars. Okay. And get closer to the 5 mark too. We could try it again. Do I have enough energy for trying it again? Yeah. Do I want to? It's kind of boring. Found Ironheart more consistent. All you need to do is spam SP1 permanent miss counter, and she can't stun into your block either. Got 20 bars a run. Okay. Interesting. Sorry. No. Just only one. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. What the hell, why not? We're just gonna be doing arena and then some bumble grounds anyways, so what the hell, why not? At least the special 3 strategy works really well with, oh, not with getting rooted. With the fact that I have recoils on, you know? Well, I still am not, like, what does the parry on the special one do? Okay, fun. Does it help to, like, keep up my Canada man charges or something? Because they seem like they're increasing anyways. I forget how he works, but isn't there like a limit to... Oh, god damn it. There's a limit to the amount of times I can... There's no limit, rather, to the amount of times I can forget about the root. Just gives me a force field charge. This is not the music you're hearing. I don't hear any music, so in my brain, all I'm hearing right now is Shakedown Street. It's not helpful. Okay. Yeah, it looks like so. So wasn't it up to like 10? Ah, does it pauses it? Okay, that's what it must do. It must pause it. That's cool. Damn it, I gotta really pay attention to that route. Nah, come on, man. Lady man. Yeah, didn't work. I don't know, my memory is so poor that it takes me over a month to realize that I had turned recoils off on my account. Wow. That's actually, the whole time you're just like, why am I not doing any damage here? I feel like I'm slow on that. Shit! Okay, see, that's the problem if you miss that. Doesn't pan out too well. Yeah, this does take for quite a while too, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Why? Okay, why is she punching through my block though? That part I'm not fully understanding. Yo, Bonito fam, raiding with a party at 5:30. What's going on, raiders? How do you do? Good evening. Continue getting your super duper premium exclusive CCP only drops here. Cause that's what we are. We're oh wait, Benito's not in yet. Benito should be in. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, we're advocating for Benito so hard that I just forgot that he wasn't actually in the CCP. But hey, the other drops are good, and now you can also qualify for the CCP ones. So, all right, I'm just gonna send this again. This is not. This is just not that exciting. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, not the most fun ever. 100 charges, there's max. The icon next to the amount you currently have. Add ones to it. I didn't hear it either. Maybe he didn't say it. We should rewind to the start of the stream and chat. I don't know how long that takes to add one, but it's great for this. Yeah. Because when her icon is pink, you can't block or intercept. Right, but like, that's not, I parried the first hit, and then the second hit, she hurt me. So is it like you can't block or parry the second hit? Rexon, hello. But if you let her dash, it goes away. It makes so much more sense for the CSP drops to be first. I don't know what the hell the deal is. I'm not paying attention. Borchito, what up, dude? How's it going? Good evening. She likes that chest bump. I mean, you know, we can play. Ohio State Buckeye man, hello. What are we doing tonight? Same thing we do every night, Joshua. Trying to take out. No. It's Dazzler's thing. If she falters you into your block, she'll stun. Right, but she was hitting me. I was blocking it or parrying it, and then the second hit. Oh, did I just not notice that I was stunned and that's why? That makes sense. That probably makes sense. Vicenzo Casano, hello. Thanks for first time chat. What's going on? Say it like if you're selling popcorn. How do you do that? Is it because the kids at the movies, if I ever buy popcorn, are like, would you like one popcorn? Would you like to make that large? I'm gonna look at my phone while I do my job. I'm a depressed emo kid who works at the movie theater. Here you go, here's your popcorn. Extra butter. Maybe that's just my movie theater. I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's go do Arena. Woo! Exciting. Benito rated you, Abdo. I was watching him before you started. Yeah, that's why I said it says Raider from Benito on your message. I was aware. It's almost like he plays this game for a living. Hey, I stream on Twitch and or YouTube and for a living. It's not like I only play this game. I play other games. You're fully aware of that because you're one of the few people who stops by and even says anything. So, yeah. Ad break in progress. What the hell, man? Oh, God. This Twitch ads are freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Ado, did you read my last message? If you did, I never heard you read it. I did. You did not hear me say that I had not seen Toy Story 2. Or that I'd only seen Toy Story 1. Okay. Yeah, cool. No, and I hadn't read that because as didn't show up when my head is down and I'm playing the video game, it's harder to read chat messages. It's not impossible. I do look up. Depends on what the fight is. Like in Arena here, in the arena, it's a lot easier to look up and catch some messages. When I'm doing something that's more difficult, it is harder to see your messages. Those are just facts. Hashtag facts. But yeah, also in fighting Heimdall. How do I get a Heimdall team on the first frickin' match? It's just stupid. Why did he not have his extra life too? That was weird. That was weird. O.B. Dudon, how's it going? That impression was brilliant. Yeah, are those the kids at your movie theater too? Depressed emo film nerd. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Can respect it. I'm depressed about the state of movies these days too. Different story though. Mate, you're not the only person here, and the movie questions are not engaging content. Well, I do the best I can to answer them. Sometimes they're a good trigger for talking about movies and stuff, because during arena streams, well, we got we got time to kill talking about the things and or the stuffs. You know how it bees. You know how it bees. What is so bad about the movie questions? They're fine to ask. No, they're fine, Ninja Turtle. They're fine. It's not the. It's I just don't know some of like a lot of the questions you're asking. A lot of times I don't know the answers to. Have you watched the Mall show yet? No, we were just talking about that too. I think I'm gonna pick that up here. Because I did just get caught up on Invincible. Again, no spoilers as usual, but yeah. He's fighting me? What? Fran Rulito, that's you, huh? Okay, or did you mean the last team? Sure. Just being rude sometimes, telling me Mr. Messages sometimes. Well, he's not trying to be rude, Sans. You know that. It's just the capacity there's, you know. But yes, sometimes it's okay to just, you know, not worry. I know you hate being ignored, but it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. So you gotta remember and cut me some slack sometimes. You ever thought about doing a reaction channel? I'd sub for sure. How the hell do you make money off a reaction channel? Like, I don't understand. Because if the whole time you're just reacting to music or TV show, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything would be copyright strikes, right? How the shit you making money off that? And no, I'm not a young, attractive black dude, and I feel like young, attractive black dudes seem to do better with reaction channels, personally. Like, black guy hears Rage Against the Machine for the first time. Like, damn, you know? Like, I feel like that's just probably better content than 43-year-old bald guy, mostly white man, you know. I had to watch the first episode of The Mall Shadow Lord. Did you like it? No spoilers. But did you like it? Oh, hey, we can put on boosts again, too. Let's put on boosts. Oh, we might need to open up some crystals, though, for boost. Well, we got this. I think there was one class I didn't have any for. Looks like skill. Just paint yourself black, you young, handsome fellow. Yeah, okay. I think even reading that comment, I might get canceled. That's not happening. Bye-bye, Felicia. Hello. How goes it? It looks like Coliseum way better to watch you play it than redo it myself. I suck. That's not entirely true. You've done the Abyss and other challenges like back issues before they went away, other than something? Yeah. Hold on. Old man reacts to TikTok trends. I mean, that, you know, could do that. But like, what the hell is this dance? Why? I don't even get it. I don't understand. It's not talented. Like, the young lady just literally just put her arms like is she doing the Macarenas? That'd be about what it would be. That'd be about what it'd be. I like Tamal a lot so far. That's what I've heard. We were just saying that. Suck on my Thursday or whatever you do. Be like, react to Super Negatana Mina Wardney Greg girl here and just react to her TikToks. Man, I'm a black guy and a lot of the reaction channels I watch is majority white. You're funny and have good energy and would thrive for sure. I don't know about that, but I thank you for the compliments, sir. Okay, yeah, we gotta open some crystals. Safedar, what up, Safedar? How do you do? Good evening. Oh, look at that, too, guys. I'm 22 crystals away from my next Ascended Champion, and I have 22 Empowered Grace crystals. Weird coincidence, isn't it? Weird coincidence. I'm not opening them right now, but I might tomorrow, because we might do... there's, like, literally going to be nothing to do for MCOC tomorrow. Literally. Nothing. No arenas, bungle grounds of terrible meta, and like just nothing. So I think I'm going to do an old Karina's challenge tomorrow. And since there won't be anything exciting to open up anyways at the end, I'll open those crystals at the end. Something. So, Safedar, send it over a gifted membership. Thank you very much for the support, Safedar. Agron John, welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Please do enjoy your green name and your red solo cup, along with all of these custom emotes, of which 85% are custom, and some member can show you. No, I'm not gonna do it. I used to do it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I guess I could, like, before the stream starts, type them all out, copy them, delete them, like it. Anyways, cheers. What's up, Safedar? How are you doing? What's going on? That would be appropriation, yeah. Well, dang, don't want to be appropriating no shit. Not this fella. Not this fella. I'm watching Mall Shadow Lord while I'm watching Abdo. You should probably concentrate on the better show, buddy. What's up, Stellar Forge? How do you do? What's going on, Abdo? Grinding these Twitch drops currently. I've been slacking on streams all week. Well, because they are the CCP specific blah, blah, blah bullshit, I will be doing these, we'll be doing MCOC basically the whole week. I've been starting to like to take Sundays off, but nay, I will do a really old Karina's challenge tomorrow night, probably, instead of taking the night off, just in case people haven't got their drops yet. So we'll be here for you, even if we're not here all night tonight. Because normally I've been trying to do like 4 hours so that anyone who started watching the stream could get their drops, but oh god, I might run out of, I'll probably run out of Arena by then. So I'm very excited to do nothing tomorrow because I still need to do my Epoch Villains run. Get it! Unless you're already Elder, then don't worry about it too much. Don't worry, Abdo, I ain't gonna spoil it, and yes, loved it. Nice, cool. See, Safedar knows. Safedar both gifting the membership and using all the emotes. Dude, we have so many emotes we could do on Twitch too. We need to do you guys want to do like, so I think I need to do more members only videos anyways. We gotta sell the memberships more, damn it. Because honestly, if I were to get to a point where we had a couple hundred memberships on repeat on the YouTubes, I would be able to pay my rent regularly, and that would be excellent. That would be very exciting. So I need to provide better incentives. Do you guys think, either if you're a sub on Twitch, a Prime sub, or a member on the YouTubes, should we make an exclusive portion of the Discord where only members can be? Because I feel bad excluding people, but also it's kind of nice to be exclusive sometimes, you know? I mean, I've been exclusive with a lady before, and that was pretty fun. That was a pretty good time. Sandscript sending over a gift of membership as well. Gifting one to Hacker Help Desk. Let's go. Welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Sandscript. I love ignoring people, so take that, and I'll see you tomorrow for obsolete content. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I guess we can't make any shorts out of this though now because you're tied up with the big shot there. Damn, I was gonna make some arena shorts. Shucks. But thank you, sir. Have a good rest of your afternoon then. Takes 4 hours of running Twitch, not even watching. You can't possibly need to change your whole week. No, but I mean, you know, I try to be there. Just we've been trying to like keep it going too, where look, we're not supposed to. We got a non-disclosure agreement, and we can't talk about what goes on in the content creator program exclusively because it's kind of an exclusive thing. Not everyone can be in there, unfortunately. But we can't talk about it exclusive like we would be able to do with the Discord on my part with members only or subs only. But we do try to like see if anyone else is live and be like, hey, anybody else going live? I can hang out for like another 30 minutes. I can do whatever if anybody's good. So just try to keep the CCP train rolling to make sure that people are getting their drops. Yeah, no. Abdo, did you just recently get a 7-star Daredevil since the beginning of Born Again Season 2? I thought I got him, but after checking, it was you or someone streaming MCOC. I'm jealous of them. Yes, I did. I almost turned that into a short. That's priceless. So you saw me, and you thought it was you, and okay, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, that was me. I did think it just turned it because like I don't have anything else to put shorts out on this week because we don't have any highlights or battlegrounds that aren't from like. I got old streams I could grab crap from, but they're not relevant, you know? I try to keep them like from the season that we're currently on, or at least like right before that. And yeah, okay. No, that's I can do that. I can maybe do that. How memberships are gonna miss me. Hey, you can buy your own. You never know. Take my name off it. I'm not desperate for the attention. Well, you're the only person in this community who isn't desperate for attention, apparently. But no, it's automatic. It's you're automatic. You're automatic. Can't be helped. How long are you streaming for? Mutant, I don't know. A while, probably to do these damn arenas. Probably a couple hours at least. So we'll be here. And like I was saying, I'll be around tomorrow with really old content. Should be exciting. How's Zoe? She's chilling, other than the peeing all over the place. You weren't here for the beginning of the stream where I discussed the fact that I was cleaning up pee for a long time. But yeah, otherwise she's doing okay. Otherwise she's doing okay. She is like being particularly picky about her treats lately though. I'm not sure why. Maybe she's just getting older and she's like, meh. I'm gonna be picky about this. Not gonna let you hand off any substandard dog treats. Maybe it's because I gave her that stupid like trachea ball thing, and now she's like, Shh, "Wow, you're trying to slack with these treats." Ms. Jane, a member for 13 months. Thank you very much for the continued, extremely long-term support. Greatly appreciate it. Saying, I love you, Sanskrit. How's that for attention? I read I love you, and I felt special for a minute, and then I read Sanskrit, and I was like, oh. Well, that makes a lot more sense. But I feel less special. It's okay. It's okay. It makes a lot more sense. I'll have to feel special enough just from the support of the membership, Miss Jane. Thank you. Thank you. AA, as someone who watches this channel every now and then, remember that this is your business and you can't cater to everyone. 'Tis true. It is true. You're not wrong. The main thing that I would want to do is to do the main reason for like the exclusive membership portion of the Discord would be so that I could put members like, because there's no way to put members only, or there's no way for Twitch subs to watch members only videos on YouTube. However, if I put them in the members only section of the Discord, then Twitch subs could go there and then watch them. And I feel like that seems equitable, you know? And then whoever was a member, like you wouldn't get like kicked from it once you stop being a member. So even if you're like gifted a membership, you still get access to that portion of the Discord, and then going forward can still see that stuff. So I feel like that's would be the best way to do it. Equitable, whatnot, as it were. So yeah, that's my thought about that. And my main thing is like my members only videos are not that exciting. It's like me and Akbar going to the aquarium, and I haven't even put one out forever. But for that I blame Akbar for not going to any more aquariums with me. But no, it you know, it's it would incentivize me, I guess, to do a little bit more of that kind of stuff. I'm so irritated, man. I'm so irritated. So tired of it. I'm still here. I appreciate it. It's so frustrating though, dude. Like, this needs to be fixed like frickin' yesterday. Pineapple, thank you, Casual Cashew. Like, dude, it just... Urgh! And it's like 10 seconds. It's a 10-second dip, and then it comes back, but we lose like half the frickin' Twitch audience. People who probably just put their damn phones down and aren't paying attention anyways, just to get the drops. But still, that counts. That counts. What happened? It's just like my internet. Something where it just dips out for a very brief amount of time that they're supposedly fixing. Some point. Wild game still working, but Twitch ain't? No, I mean, Twitch is working, but the game also is on Wi-Fi, so no, at the same time the game was done too. No, it's freaking irritating that we had like 500 some people watching on Twitch and now we have 250. So, like, it's to the point where I almost want to put a goddamn disclaimer on the screen that says, hey, if the stream goes out temporarily, just refresh. Very frustrating when you're trying to make a living. Thought my headset disconnected from my phone. No, it's a me problem, not a you problem. What up, TTV crazy? Oh shiz, I lost my keg. No, those are really big and hard to lose. Surprising that you would lose it. I get my Jack ranked up. My Jack is rank 3. It's time for Jack to be rank 4, damn it. I understand. Do politics for a living. You got plenty of subjects to talk about. Well, we specifically don't talk about politics or religion here, since you can do that virtually anywhere else on the internet. And I'm sure there's some probably interesting conversations going on tonight. But yeah, we can talk about like literally anything else. For sure. I said it's not me, it's you. Depends on what it is. Depends what it is. They used to be weekly, then daily, now it's hourly. But then I'll have streams where it just never happens at all and everything's fine too. So, I don't know. TTV Crazy taking his keg back. Let's go. Welcome back on into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. TTV Crazy. Thank you very much, sir, for the continued support. Wait, that used my membership message? Well, that's some effing BS. Wait, what? That shouldn't. Why would it use your membership? No, I think it probably just get it on a different day then? Not sure how that works. I feel like I've seen other, like, I've had other people talk about the fact that they thought that they like would get theirs, but I think you might have to like have it for a little while or something. I don't fully know. You should pin it as a message on that crappy app. The app is fine. The app is good. The app, you know, is gonna help me pay my rent. This division between the Twitch people and the YouTube people shall not stand. Colossal Damage, hello, how's it going? Hi Abdo, how are you? Do you know what has been happening in Brian Grant's world? No, I'm about to text that mofo. I haven't talked to him in a bit. He did say he was alive and well. Last I talked to him. I think he did say maybe he was going somewhere in May or something though. I forget. But no, I haven't, like the last couple messages I sent him on Discord, he hasn't responded to, which is not like him, so must be doing something exciting. I've seen Vega quit or deleted the account. I don't like it. I heard something about that, yeah. It reminds me of Brutal DLX. Does he not play anymore? I feel like I thought he did still. I don't know. Brian Grant will return in Avengers Doomsday. With milk and cigarettes! Possibly bananas, yeah. Must be pretty busy, not gonna lie. Well, busy enough that he's not checking Discord at all. Which, yeah, normally he gets back to me the same day or pretty quickly, depending, so depends, but yeah, must be doing something. Abdo, you love that. Well, here's something even more hilarious. My last 7-star opening, I was right next to a bullseye. Remember, the real is a lie. And instead of getting him, that would have been perfectly timed. I had land on Beta Ray Bill right in front of him. Instead, I was memeing. Yeah, the real is a lie. Don't believe the real. He does play, but quit the whale account. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Abdo, do you remember the Mrs. Nesbit scene in Toy Story 1? Nope. It's been way too long since I've seen that movie. Brian Grant is on the hunt for the ultimate bean. That could be. Maybe he's gone up the beanstalk. What do you think? Maybe he's like Brian in the beanstalk, and someone sold him some magic beans, and he's lost up there fighting giants and stuff. Could be. Could be. How you doing, though, C-Rob? There's a guy playing the game from Switzerland jail. He has more conditions than any taxpayer, like better conditions. Yeah. Yeah, them Nordic countries, well, they have a lot lower crime, and they treat their criminals a lot differently than here, too. That's for sure. What's up, Kanga Janga? Good evening. Venom is OP Maestro counter. Do you have to have a rank 4 better Venom with a rank 5 Venom Relic? Because I remember doing a fight like that back in the day, but I feel like it's been a while. I feel like there's some counters that I had that were working out better, like him or Black Cat, that I feel like don't work anymore with such big Maestros. Sure. So Brian is doing the free-to-play challenge, huh? Well, Brian was always free-to-play. Oh, guys, look. Drax still exists in this game. Did anyone remember that? Uh-oh. My relic is rank 4, level 84. So not a rank 5. Interesting. Interesting. Nope. Yeah. Like, what? Drax exists? He's just been standing so still we couldn't see him. That's all. That's all it was. Brian popping up in Doomsday with the egg costume would be hilarious. Aw, shiz, this isn't Vancouver. Yes, I'm sure that Marvel totally cares about a guy playing their video game who doesn't play their video game anymore enough to put him in Avengers Doomsday. Hopefully he's getting paid well for it. The big bucks. I spent all my Essential trying to get one more T3 Cosmic Alloy and got screwed by RNG. Are they not selectors for the Essential? Which Karina are you thinking about doing? Well, the Canada one's got to be the hardest, right? I would assume. I don't know. I should look. What do we have left? We have Canada and Come Out to Play. And the new... Well, you know what? Maybe the Grandmaster would be shittier. Let me go look real quick. They are... God, I can get some 6-star Sig Stones. That's cool. The Come Out to Play one, that's probably the easiest. That's Spider-Verse Champions. We just got to beat Green Goblin, right? Oh, it's Sinister Six, Spider-Verse Heroes, or Symbiote. Like, dude, that's got to be super easy. I'm sure we can rock that. The Karina's Challengers is definitely gonna be harder than that, but that one we have to do. Yeah, so we have to do the whole Abyss and fight the Grandmaster again, and then there's the O Canada one. But I feel like that one's gonna be pretty tough too. So I don't know, like, which one I want to do. We could do the easiest one first. Where do I have? I got like 18 revives and overflow. I could, I don't know. I'm not sure which one to do. Probably do the Spider-Verse one maybe tomorrow night. I'm also worried it might be like really short. But then again, we could just play some Battlegrounds, I guess, afterwards. I don't know. Guardian, Wolverine, Sassy, Sabretooth. Am I forgetting a Canadian? Yeah, I think so. Brian, I remember doing it back in the day with Sabretooth, and it was kind of a pain to keep up the ramp, right? I think I would want to be doing it with North Star, but I forget how the hell he works. But he ramps up pretty good in those fights, I think. So I think he'd be the way to go. I believe, anyways. I don't know. We can go look at it, test it out, see how it goes. All the Deadpools are technically Wolverines too, so I could take this guy, I guess. Then he could just go full Bean Man on Doom for not being in the Abyss Nexus full circle. No, do the hardest. Well, I don't want to actually use any items. Like, I mean, I'll use items, but I don't want to, like, have to, like, break into a stash or anything. That'd be silly. We're just trying to kill some time, basically. It'll be short, but the Abyss and Labyrinth ones could be spicy. Oh yeah, North Doo-Doo Star. He's good for long form content. We can finish. Let's finish up this arena and we can go check and see what the tags are. Or like who's available, you know. The Spider-Verse one's definitely gonna be the easiest. I'm sure I have a bunch of ranked up Spider-Woman could probably do like half the damn stuff. North Star could be fun for that actually. B McG has all the North Star content, check it out. Yeah, I know B loves him. I should definitely do that before I try it out. B was who I was talking to about doing the exclusive Discord video kind of stuff. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's a good point. That is a good idea. What up, Beach? How's it going? Don't tell me to take a chill pill tonight, dude. We could not get any more chill. Like, if I get any more chill, I'm gonna fall asleep. How are you doing, though? What's going on? This is gonna be the first time I've gotten all the arena milestones in a while. Like, let's just put it that way. In a while. What up, MKS? How are you doing tonight? You gonna be bored out of your damn mind with no new difficult content? I wonder what the next thing we're gonna get will be. How far off are we from the end of this month's event quest? Like, and the update? Will we probably, I guess we should be getting a live stream not this Friday, but next Friday probably, I would assume. And maybe they'll announce some new content, I hope. Take an upper, get it? Yeah, hilarious. Hilarious. Take a chill pill, I'm grinding arena too. Oh no, we're too chill. We're too chill. Gonna fall asleep. Saturday night, we need to get rowdy up in this biatch. In this beach. Otch. Something. Trying too hard. Trying too hard. Tremor, hello. Thanks for first time chat. How's it going? No hard contents, Ripsy MCOC, expecting Necropolis version 2.0. Probably not till fall if they do it though. I don't even know if they do it that soon too, but I would love some new stuff like that. Damn it, Haley, we're up. How are you doing? What's going on? Good to see you. Random ass challenge, 3-star King Groot against ROL Winter Soldier, 3-star Thor Relic, 28 minutes. That sounds terrible and not fun. But feel free. You can do that. Have you got a chance to try out what? Try to say bong and not get it censored. I played bong on the beta server. Yeah, I like bong. Bong. I like bong just because it's so silly too. I do think that Ruby Thursday is the better champion probably overall for her class and just in general, but Bong is pretty fun. He's easier than her, I guess, too, because like I don't like Nick was describing it as her being like not the easiest champion to play, but I think she's kind of like a Prowler type character where yeah, she's not the easiest to play perfectly, but I don't think she needs to be played perfectly, really, you know? So like much like Prowler, you can get a lot of really good out of it without being perfect. Bong is straightforward. You just go and you just bong. Bong! We need to put bong emotes on Twitch. Matter of fact, can I just upload a bong emote to Twitch right now? I miss Mummy. Making good emotes and things. We need to get Seaton, Man of Legends. Okay, good lord. Okay. Who the hell puts frickin' Unstoppable Colossus in the arena? I will have you know, I have never awakened my 5-star or 6-star Unstoppable Colossus because I would not do that to you guys. I would not awaken that bastard and then have you fight him against him in the arena. That is part of not being an arena asshole. And you should never be an arena asshole unless it's accidental. Like, you know, you just didn't notice two crappy champions lined up together. Whatnot. When you can see Man of Legends live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, all his videos are tapped and lags. Rick the Man are the only, he's saying OG streamers. Katie Candy is on a rare occasion, but taped, not live streaming. Thank goodness for Abdo the Man. Huh. I mean, there's plenty of people, there's a lot of people streaming on Twitch these days, man. It's so weird. Brian, that's another thing I actually would like to talk to Brian about, because Brian tried to make Twitch a thing, and then he's just like, nah, community's on YouTube. And now because of the drops, everybody's on Twitch, you know? Will in X level, hello. No hard content, start a new profile. I have 21 profiles, always something to do. Like, log in? Ew. No, if I really hate this Battleground season, I might do a new account challenge. I might. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. Finally seeing Abdo not frustrated. I'm always chill. Know what you're talking about. Can you do that without getting copyrighted? What? Play play somebody else's videos? No, that would not be a good idea. I don't think. Pixie said press F for 10 jewels. Thank you, Pixie. Doling out them jewels judiciously, taking her time. Just moving on. She'll forget about me after I've been gone. Already done it 3 times. What's that? Heard Onslaught is nerfed in this update? No, I'm sure not on purpose if there's something going on. I haven't seen anyone talking about it, though. Who ranked 5 Bong? I've seen some rank 5 Bongs. I banned them from Battlegrounds for sure. Did that guy just accuse Seaton of faking a live stream? I'm not 100% sure the question is being asked, honestly. Like, I think we're talking about like re-uploading on Twitch or something? I don't know. Yep, and I'll throw a party. You're throwing a party? Sweet. I made guac today, Pixie. It is pretty good for white boy guac. I think I still have like, because I had to go to Costco back-to-back weeks for medication for animals and things, and I was just like, well, you know what? I'm here anyways. Let me buy some more avocados, even though I haven't used the avocados I already have. But I use them pretty quickly usually, and they go bad. I'll just make guac out of them. And also, every time I just even look at the avocados, they go up $1 in price. Like I was at Costco the other day, and it's like $4.99. I was like, oh damn, that's a good deal. I turned my head to get like, I don't know, tequila or tomato or something. I turned back, $5.99. It's like, what? What? They were just $4.99. That's ridiculous. All right, well, I'm going in the cooler section. I'll get that stuff. I'll come back out. $6.99. I swear, every time you look at those mofos, freaking gas prices, mother. But yeah, no, I made guac. It's pretty tasty. I didn't really have anything to put with it, but I had some chips, and then I made scrambled eggs and put the guac on the scrambled eggs. Made breakfast burritos. That was my dinner. It's tasty. Twiz tasty. Kanga sending Gilf for 10 jewels. I think I'll have to rank 5 Bong when Coliseum finishes. I might do it just for silliness. You never know. Did it before you got buffed and twice after you got buffed? What? King Groot? Avocados are more bipolar than the weather. Ripe at the register, then rotten by the time you get in the car. Rude. No, man, you got to get them like green and then hope that one of them ripens at a different time. And if they don't, put them in the fridge. They actually do last longer, I believe. You have an electric car. Why are you worried about gas? Well, A, it's not technically my car. But B, because the transportation costs of the vegetables, they don't come by electric car, unfortunately. So just keep going up in price. I heard some shady stuff about avocados market. I've heard that too. That like the Mexican drug cartels are like, damn it, stupid Americans are legalizing marijuana and killing half of our profits. So now we're gonna have to control the avocados. It's like, well, you can't say they're not enterprising, that's for sure. Might get in trouble for saying that though. I may be on somebody's hit list, giving away the avocado secrets. Avocados yummy. I know. I've met people who don't like avocados, but I immediately cut them out of my life. I told my dad today too, because I always take some to him when I make, like, a lot of times when I go to Costco, I used to divide up and be like, here's some fruit and here's some whatever. But lately I'm just like, well, I got a pineapple and I got some strawberries, I got some raspberries, I got some blueberries, whatever. It's like, do you want like half of these, or should I just make fruit salad and bring that back to you? And he's like, I mean, you know, I like fruit salad. It's fine. So usually when I do that nowadays, I'll spend like a day, just like, not the whole day, obviously, but I'll just chop up all the fruit and whatnot and just make, I have two big Pyrex mixing bowls, and I'll just do one for him and one for me, and I'll just cut everything in half and like, here you go. They have like fruit salad for 3 or 4 days or whatever. And today he's like, oh, I have your big bowl, it's ready to go. And I was like, okay, I was gonna chop up that pineapple I got before it goes bad. And I go over to get the bowl from him and bring the pineapple because I had chopped it up. And he's like, oh, I thought you were making fruit salad. It's like, no, just the pineapple. It's really right. Here you go. It's pretty tasty too. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can throw my own like raspberries in there with it. Just like, boy. It's like, wow, damn, I've disappointed my father by not making fruit salad. Oh, but I was gonna say, like, I was talking about the guac, and I was like, I think it could use like maybe a little more garlic, maybe, or a little more salt to your taste. So but I didn't want to add too much, so you check it out. And he's like, I never complained. So I've never had any complaints. It's always delicious. I'm like, all right, fine. Guess if you just make stuff for other people, they're happy with that. I have a pineapple in my front yard. Really? Does not surprise me. Get avocados when they have a hard skin and put them in a brown bag for a day or so and it'll ripen. Yes, that actually works for lots of different fruits and vegetables to ripen them up faster. TikTok started a weird thing about what avocados taste like, and one of my buddies refuses to eat them now. What a sad, insecure life. It's true. Yeah. That's very sad. Can't imagine life without avocados. Just dumb. Just dumb. I know I was saying that I really miss the old school streamers, but the newer ones like Lefty, Benito, and you Abdo are good too. We need to get Dorky Diggity Dave doing it again, or get Kabamasaurus Rex streaming on his own, not just those Kabam streams. And they got full-time jobs with Kabam though, man. They got like busy stuff to do. Mike never sleeps. He's probably watching us right now. He's probably not, but you know, they're busy for sure. But I do miss the old school streamers too, for sure. I have absolutely no idea why the cost discussion reminded me of this. But random fun fact, this is actually fun. I have a life-size replica of Lucius Malfoy's staff that I had custom made with real silver and ebony wood. Cost me $1,200. Yeah, you're right. That's extremely random, and I have no idea why. Just the word cost, huh? Okay. Well, Samael, I think you need to take a shit. Whoops. You might need to take a shit. That was not what I accidentally threw that special. God. The phrasing all came out wrong with that. I think you need to, see what I was going to say too was also inappropriate, but I was going to do it comedically. Instead I said, I think you need to take a shit. I think what you need to do is take a picture of your staff and send it to us. And that was inappropriate and dumb enough innuendo as it were. But then I accidentally just said you need to take a shit. So yeah, take a picture of your staff. Whoops, and I didn't hit the boost. And send it over in the Discord. Your $1,200 staff, I guess. I was just unpacking some boxes and stumbled across it. Completely forgot I had it. That seems like a worthwhile investment, I would say. Yes. To me, avocado tastes like nothing. Had it on toast with everything seasoning, bagel, and still nada. Overrated. I can ban you. I will ban you. No, I mean, avocado doesn't have super strong taste, I would say. I mean, I definitely taste like avocado, but everything bagel's got like a bunch of different stuff on it, so that's going to overwhelm the flavor for sure. But overrated. Fighting words, buddy. He's right. I do, in fact, need to take a shit. Be right back. Oh, God. All right. That's great. Pouring another drink on that note. Fantastic. Fantastic. Un momento. Get on there. Get on there. Don't be like that. You're a squib, Abdo. GG's and good night. Okay. Have a good rest of your night. Avocado from Mexico. True. TJ over there. Hello. Take a pic. No. Carlos Gonzalez. What's up, dude? How's it going? What's going on? Okay, just read that. Or you go to business Costco and get frozen cut up avocados and use them when you need them. Feels weird. Isn't like thawing. I don't know about that. Cause I like to put avocado on salad, and I don't think I'd like that. Maybe if I was only ever making guac, but like, nah. Saithar sent GGs for 10 joules. Thank you, Saithar. Wow, Saithar sending over a membership, gifting it to other people, and his name's not even green. That is a generous fellow. Looking out for the community before looking out for himself even. Extremely generous, Saithar. I just realized that. Ads starting in 3 minutes for all of you people on Twitch who probably have set down your phone and aren't paying attention anyways. For people insulting avocado here in New Zealand, avocados are prime ingredient for our breakfast. I put avocados on like pretty much everything. So like I love avocado. Like there is either a ripe avocado I probably need to eat or an avocado ripening in my house at almost all times. That's like just how, like, because my mom loved them too. So that's how things always were. I remember, you know, when you're like, you moved out of the house, but you're not like super old, you know, maybe you're taking your laundry to go back at your parents' house and do it or whatever. No matter what, there were those days where I hadn't seen my mom for like a week or, you know, a couple days, week, whatever. And then we'd hang out, whatever. And she'd be like, oh, here, take this avocado too. Or she'd come to my house and be like, oh, here's an avocado. I'm like, sweet. I'm just used to there being avocado at all times. Saithtar's a member, the gift thing just makes every name gray. Wait, what? Did I look at the wrong? No. Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, your name is blue. Wow. Okay. So when you send the gift. Yeah. Interesting. Casual Cashew sent happy poop for 10 joules. I had not noticed that. Yeah. I like avocado on some sourdough toast with egg whites and crushed red pepper flakes and tomato for brekkie. That sounds good other than using the word brekkie because that sounds stupid. OMG, what's weirder, frozen avocados or pre-shredded cheese? They don't put anything on the avocado to make it shitty like they do the cheese though, right? I think the cheese, Pixie. Because the frozen avocado is just like avocado. The pre-shredded cheese, they put on some weird chemical to make it so it doesn't just turn to mush, but then it also makes it really dry and disgusting. So. I think. Abdo, in your opinion, do hot dogs taste better than sausages? No. Like if it's just a basic hot dog, no, I'd take a sausage pretty much over that, depending on the, type of sausage. But seriously, good night. I thought you would say it like the funny ads. Yeah, but I can't remember. I knew what you're referencing, but I can't remember the ads because I haven't seen one in forever. Abdo, I have Middle Eastern friends. Avocados are not famous in those households. Hummus is very famous, I know. Man, I love Middle Eastern food too. There's this channel, if you guys have never seen it, on YouTube called Middle Eats. I love that guy. He takes the most time to make all of these different Middle Eastern dishes, and like it is impressive. I don't think I have the time to spend in a kitchen doing what he does, but like I'm still like some nights randomly I'll be drunk and watching that and be like, damn, that looks good. GLPJ, hello. How do you feel about the Seahawks draft? I have mixed feelings about the Niners. I've seen some so GLPJ, oh shit. Can confirm had a brekkie wrap today. No. Isn't brekkie an Aussie thing? Oh, gross. Pixie brekkie is used in Australia. No, it's because it just sounds like childish. It sounds too childish. Oh, what up, Mahul? How's it going? Have you got 7-star magic? I can't spoil that for you. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm gonna put out a mass level up rank up video and then you'll see. But yeah, I did. I got it already. Sausage over any hot dog? Yeah, I mean, it depends on what. There'd be some sausage I wouldn't be like super excited about. How does the word brekkie sound stupid? Because it sounds like binky. I need to go potty. Are you gonna eat your brekkie? Here's your binky. It just sounds childish. I don't know. It sounds stupid. Sounds dumb. Or like something a douche bro would say when he was trying to like organize his evening about getting some champagne and cocaine or something. I don't know. It just doesn't sound good. Sounds dumb. No ads yet? God, dude, what the hell, man? Twitch is weird. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, I go on the NFC West meme war subreddit all the time, and it's freaking hilarious. It is just an absolutely fantastic place on the internet where like every division has one, and I don't know how good the others are, but like it's hilarious. But all I see is Niners fans just like very disappointed and stuff. Or I've seen the what, like, dude, the Niners ready to start and it's all the old guys coming out to fight and whatnot. And like, yeah, the Seahawks draft, I mean, they drafted who they needed. John Schneider turned 4 draft picks into 8 again. We had a need at running back. We had a need at safety. We had a need at cornerback. And that's what we got. So yeah, the safety we got is the 2nd graded guy behind what's his name, and his name's like Bud Clark. Like Bud Clark sounds like a football player, man. The running back seems cool. Yeah, so like I don't know. You never know at the draft, but I think it's like I saw them get graded as like a A-, and you can't trust the draft grades too, because I think like, I swear to God, the one where we got Bobby Wagner and Russell Wilson was great and like was graded as like an F or something. Might have been C or something. I don't know. It wasn't probably that bad. But you can't trust what the experts, the analysts say about the draft exactly, like 100%. But I don't know. Seems like they're still in a prime Windows position, I feel like. Thank you for waiting. I wanted to hear your opinion on the lesser birds. Ha! J-Dad. What up, dude? What up, dude? Fi upon the purple app. Stop being mean. God. You guys on the red app and your purple app hate. Look. It's a necessary evil. Fly, Eagles, fly. Champagne and cocaine, what a terrible combo. Just get real liquor, not juiced up wine cooler. I was thinking of a song, actually. An old friend of mine used to love this song. It was Champagne and Cocaine. It's so... I can't remember the words, but... like, it's all high, like... it's a terrible song, but that's what I was thinking of for some reason. Because, well, douche bro, because in the video they look like very douche bro-y, you know. Pontus sending over 27 of them Swedish. Did we establish this was Crooner? I ask you every time. Kroner? Yeah. Thank you. Pass me a drink. Skull. S-chat for support. Cheers, brother. Thank you very much for the support. Are you off to work? Or are you not off? Or like, what time of day is this you want to drink? I feel like this is not the right time. What up, Coral? How's it going? Good evening. Thank you, though, very much for the support. Greatly appreciate it. Almost time for me to sleep. I'll be up for quite a while, so. There can only be one. Oh, get out of here. You guys are ridiculous. There can't only be one. And frankly, you know what? That's a good thing. Shout out to Mr. Left Nizzle Knox for convincing me to stream on Twitch over a year ago because nobody else was doing it. Him, me, Lord Shadow, a few other people. But the multi-streaming thing, I was like, sure, I guess we'll just do it because might as well get extra money. People can give away their Twitch Prime subs. They're just chilling on them anyways. And steal that money directly from Jeff Bezos. It's not even stealing. I mean, he's just giving it out. He's like, I'm so rich here. Give it to some poor schlub streaming a video game. And then Twitch has blown up on MCOC because of Kabam screwing things up, basically. So, yeah, it's been huge, man. And this is so... This year has started out kind of crappy for money-wise. Not in any way because of you guys, but like... I don't know. It's America. The majority of the audience is American, and like not strongly though. There are a lot. Yeah, shout out to India. We got a lot of Indians watching, and the UK and Canada and whatnot. But I mean, like, you know, it is mostly the largest portion are Americans. But times are tough, man. Gas is expensive. Shit sucks. The economy is crappy. All sorts of, you know, things we don't really need to talk about the reasons for. But like the first couple months of the year, money just down. And this month, so far, this is going to be our best month on the YouTube and the Twitch. And that's partially just because of the damn Twitch, man. So you guys can be assholes all you want to on the YouTubes and be exclusive and whatever. But I'm going to be paying my rent, partially thanks to Twitch, like a large portion this month. So shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. We don't need to fight. We can be one family in this house. Yeah, we don't support Eagles in this chat. Nah, we got a lot of fans from... That's fine. As an East Coast Niners fan. Oh, you're an East Coast Niners fan too. Ugh. And you're a West Coast Eagles fan. Ugh, God. Is it West Coast Eagles, the lamest team? Like the West Coast Avengers? Tarab, hello. First time chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Kabam should simply reduce their monetizing by at least 75%. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. That's what corporations do. They'll be like, hey, let's cut our profits by 75%. Sure. Abner, are you happy with the money you make on Twitch and YouTube? I mean, yes and no, right? Like, yes, in that it is amazing. Speaking of, God of the Abyss, send over tenor. I have arrived, nerds. Why, thank you for clearing our screen up there, God of the Abyss, and for the tenor. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, on the one hand, I'm extremely happy with the money I'm making, because it is amazing that God of the Abyss or Safedar or, you know, Sanskrit or whomever, Starscream, what, like anybody sending over support at all. That's freaking amazing, right? And I've always been pretty open about it and talked about it, and I think in a slightly different way than some people do. And I think that's part of the reason why you guys are so supportive, because I'm just like honest with you. I'm like, dude, I'm just a now fat 43-year-old bald dude sitting in his apartment in his pajamas. Actually, I'm not. I got shorts on. I wish I'd change into pajamas, actually. But, you know, playing video games. So on the one hand, yeah, I'm really happy with it, because I could be having a stream where, you know, I'm not making $1, and that does happen sometimes, right? And Pontus too. Sorry, you just sent a report too. So on the one hand, like, you know, I'm very happy with it, because getting anything is freaking awesome. On the other hand, am I paying all my bills and going on vacation and having is it the same as having like a full-time job if I was working at a McDonald's even or whatever? No, I'm not happy. I need more money. But the love of money is the root of evil. It's not the money itself, it's the love of money. I have no love of money. I just kind of need it, you know? So yeah, it's a nuanced, I think, discussion a little bit, you know? I grew up watching Randall Cunningham. So did I. Seahawks had Dave Craig, easy choice. Yeah, okay, but that's not like, there's plenty of other teams in the league, man. YouTube user low who wears short shorts. They're currently riding up. That's the only thing I hate about the summertime. The shorts definitely ride up in this chair. Yeah, Sylvie. How you doing though, Lawrence? What's going on? Damn, now Abdo's gonna miss my funny disappointed. What? Well, I missed it. What's up, Swiss Beats? How's it going? Sorry, not sorry I missed your thing. That's always been a particularly heinous expression, I would say too. Sorry, not sorry. Like, shut up, man. That's so stupid. That's why we're friends. This is why I'm hot. Money is the worst drug, if you understand what I mean by that. No, I mean, I understand what you mean by it, yes. But I'm gonna say fentanyl or heroin are worse. Because I've never been like, dude, what do you want to do with your life? I want to shit my pants and live under an overpass. Feel like those are worse drugs in general. Now, that said, it's nice to have money. I've ever worked times in my life where I had a lot more money than I do now. That's for damn sure. Didn't Abdo used to work as a waitress at a cocktail bar? I was working as a waitress at a cocktail bar when I met you. Wait, that's not the guy's part. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when you say that you won't see me. Sorry. But yes, yeah, I did. It's a true story. I know you might not make as much as Amaranth, but I hope you make decent here. I mean, any month I can pay my rent by doing YouTube and Twitch and streaming and whatnot. I guess I should just say streaming. That kind of cuts out having to say as much. I count as being a good thing. However, I would like to get to some point where I'm not just paying rent, but like where I'm assured to pay rent every month by streaming and then also paying other bills, you know? Abdo, just do sleeping stream where you stream yourself while you're sleeping. You'll reap heaps of money. That's weird. And no, thank you. Nobody needs snoring streams. I'm all good. Good. If you want more money, then you should leave Seattle. But then I'd have to live somewhere other than Seattle, and that would suck. Amaranth beer is actually really nice. Never had it. I did Abyss. Abdo may be a man of the people, but he's not a man of the Three Muska Weirds. Can I be Dorktanian then, I guess? Copyright strike? There's no way that my terrible singing would get a copyright strike. Who is that band, by the way? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. Yeah. Who's that? Who's that band? Boom, boom, ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. Boom, boom, ba-doom, doom. Be-do-do-do-do-do. Because I don't remember actually. I don't remember. So this is what happens to those pretty waitresses. They grow old and bald and turn into intoxicated MCOC streamers. That's rough. It's not that bad. I was just describing how much I kind of like things. Thank you, you dickhead, for making me feel worse. I am the storm that's approaching with fucking insults, apparently. Oh my god. I'm gonna die to this guy. I'm gonna die to this turd bag mush monster. His name's Ted. Ah, sweet. Malakia Salo. How many open drop rewards are needed and how many should we have by now? For the drops, you just watch for like a total of 4 hours and you get all of them. So the final one will be sent to you though because it's busted at the moment. Pontus, press follow, boys and girls. Thank you. Much appreciated for the shout out. After, if you get a chance to sign a champion with Kabam, how would that champion look and what powers would it have? I have no idea. I have no idea. I would love to design a challenge. I have talked to them, not officially about anything, of course, but like, you know, just talking in a friendly capacity. I've talked to them about the challenge that I'd want to do, but it would involve some new technology that they don't currently have. So I feel like that's a pretty big ask to make new game tech just for my challenge. But if they ever wanted to do it, I'm super down. Would be fun. The Human League. That's right. That's right. It is the Human League. That's fantastic. I always think of that song. For some reason, I think of that song along with I Am So Into You. I don't know why I have those two associated in my brain together. I am so into you. I can't think of nothing else. I'm like, I'm totally off key there and stuff, but yeah. And that one I know is I believe the Atlanta Rhythm section. I believe. And I don't know why I put those two songs together in my brain, but for some reason they're connected. Chris, you going to bed? Have a good night. Maybe catch you tomorrow for ridiculously old content, Chris. We're doing ridiculously old Karina's challenges tomorrow night. I humbly request you please watch my war video as incentive. I did 2 fights with Luke. Oh yeah, I saw you mention something on the Discord. I'm sorry I didn't respond. Maybe. Gotta do this. I don't want to set a precedent where I care about what you're doing. So, just so you know. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate all the support. Very generous guy or person, whatever. Love you hanging around the channel. Love you checking out the streams when we do non-MCOC stuff as well. But I don't want you to think that I actually care about you, because if you knew that I actually kind of cared about you, like say me going out of my way to try and help you with a technical problem related to MCOC and a website or something like that, or sending you a pen for like $40 fucking dollars. I feel like after that point, you know, it's that thing. Like if you rescue an animal, you're on the hook for that life. You can't just rescue a life and then. So if I start watching your goddamn war videos, man, I don't know if I can take that. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. It's the best I can do, man. Sammy Colo TV, hello. Could you please help me with my streaming setup? What do you need help with? I can try as terms of like talking through stuff while I'm streaming and playing the game and stuff. Yeah. What are you having problems with? I can tell you overall though, thanks for the first time chat, by the way. I can tell you overall that when you're setting stuff up though, you're gonna want to watch a lot of YouTube videos about stuff. The main problem when you're trying to start streaming and figure things out is that your equipment is specific to you, and there's going to be problems you're going to encounter with your specific equipment, which there's not going to be any kind of a guide for, or it's going to be like buried in a Reddit post from 7 years ago, and not like it's a pain in the ass, man. Trying to solve any kind of technical stuff related to streaming is a pain, but I will do what I can. If you feel free to ask away. Wasn't Medusa in the Human League? I think it was a different league. Yeah, I think it was an Inhuman League, but good try. Please do not make that toxic challenge that Karate Mike made. I liked both of his challenges, actually. Like the Zemo one? That was the Zemo one was good. The Zemo one was definitely, I think, better than the Avengers one. That it does stand out more to me. So if I remember it more, then that means I liked it more too, right? Or at least there's a reason to. But I don't think I hated the Avengers one totally either. So no, and mine would be, yeah. Can I DM you? Well, just try to ask it on the stream. Please. LKMCOC, what up, dude? How's it going? Max on streams, rating of the party at 249. Welcome on in. Max Raiders, how's it going? What's up, guys? What's going on? TTV Rin, how's it going? What's up, Max? How you doing, buddy? How do you do? How do you feel with those Padres nipping at your heels for your doyers and whatnot? Oh, Max, we need to look at the shit. I need to look at the Star Wars Celebration stuff and when it goes on sale. I think it was like May 6th or something. But I want to get on top of that. Max on, Max off. Well, he was on and now he's off. Yes, it's true. Tis true. I don't want to set a precedent where I care about what you're effing doing, or what you're doing is effing diabolical. I'm just trying to be honest, man. Just gotta look out. There's a lot of you and there's only one of me. Told my daughter if she did maths revision, I'd install Brawl Wars on my phone. Gods, I'm old. I don't know what Brawl Stars is, but okay. Is it a game, I hope? See, Abdo's got jokes too. What? No. People putting Heimdall with annoying defenders in Arena, also diabolical. Yeah, don't be an Arena asshole. That's for sure. I didn't get to see the game, but ugh. I don't know. I just know Nasty Dan is a Padres fan. And I was like, yeah, your stupid Padres are doing great. That's great. Great. Must be fun to be a fan of a good team because my Mariners suck. And I was like, how exactly are they doing? He's like, they're tied with the Dodgers for first. It's like, oh, the poor Doyers. The poor Doyers. I saw some comment too from Will. Who is it from? Will Clark? I can't remember. He said he thought the Dodgers games were somewhat like Lakers games, though, where people go to be seen, not necessarily just there for the team. And I was like, oof, that's kind of, yeah, incoming ad break, I guess, if that's reliable. Anyone coming over from Max's stream, by the way, I've already had one random internet disconnection tonight. It usually disconnects for like 10 seconds and then it picks back up. So if you have any issues, if the stream crashes out, just refresh and it should be back. So hopefully we won't have any more, but just letting you know. Getting ahead of the problems. Crap, now I want to watch Sweeney Todd, the barber of It's not Seville. I think that's Vivaldi. Barbara Seville. Is that Vivaldi? My bad for putting Heimdall in Arena, though. What was your first round of today's Arena stream? Hey, you need to put Heimdall in there with, you know, really easy champions, though. That's all. You can put him in there. Just gotta put him in there with really easy champions. Wasn't playing when the OG Deathless Chase was up, but I'm Elder now and want to get that Thanos. Got Deathless She-Hulk from Banquet. Nice. I think Carl said he was doing it, the Wheel of Misfortune content for a Deathless piece too, or something, right? There's something in there. Cubs 4, Dodgers 12. Junior, hello. How's it going? Thanks for the first time chat. Olbanek, hello. How's it going? I've been hitting Arena 2. This is an extremely dead effing week in MCOC. We just had 6 weeks of new content with a new challenge every week and 9.4 and all that kind of stuff. And now this Battlegrounds meta seems to be completely and totally ass. And there's like nothing to do. So yeah. And I don't know, Max can vouch for this a bit too, but we've been trying to, when they do because you know it's every other week now with the CCP exclusive drops, which are super duper. You're only getting the Intoxicated Gamer drops on the Intoxicated Gamer channel. Now, yes, they are the exact same CCP drops as they are on Max's channel or anyone else who's in the CCP. And yes, the better drops are for just everybody, not just in the CCP. But still, they're exclusive to my channel and my channel only. Remember that. And yeah, so we're trying to keep things going so people can, you know, get their drops and we can be on for as much time as possible and keep the rolling from one CCP member to another and stuff. But like, God, it is fucking boring out this week. So tomorrow night we're gonna be doing an old ass. I have 3 old Karina's challenges to go, and we're gonna do one of those. So I'll have something to do at least. Whamma, huh? Phone, because that's an effing word. Smartphone, my ass. Barber of Fleet Street? Is that what it is? Sweeney Todd? Yeah, that's not what it is, right? Void is easy, though. Depends on if your opponent is running recoils, jackass. Damn it, all right. Post-stream movie chosen. Sweeney Todd? Okay. Are you sure it isn't Toy Story? Oh, that's right. You can't actually buy every Deathless piece, so you need to do Necro or Wheel of Misfortune for one piece. Yeah, great. I bet eventually they'll get in the basic. Just when is the question? I don't know, man. From our discussions with Kabam, I'm not seeing anything anytime soon. LK MCOC, can you still hear me? I don't know if the ads started or not. EOP Heimdall is starting to make me crash out back-to-back heavies without allowing me to get a hit in to get charges. You can, you don't have to, you just bink him, dude. You just bink him and make sure you don't get hit, but like you can interrupt his heavy. Like he'll still continue doing the heavy, but like when he starts to throw it, as soon as he starts to throw it, you just dex and you bink him and then you dex again and you get it in. You don't have to like stop it. You just have to do the hit, basically. I can't really describe it. You might have to see it, but like, yeah, I don't know. How many points is the max for this arena? Isn't like 4 million or something? I don't frickin' know, man. We'll go until I'm done with this, and then I also think I have the other arena, the non-featured one to do, but that won't take very long. Switching over to YouTube from Twitch ads when I post a question. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't know if you'd heard that at all, so that's what I was asking. I don't know if they'd started or not. Yeah, so LK, you can just you just bink him. You don't need to actually like wait for it to be done, or you can get hit by it too. Like so he'll throw that first part of the heavy, and then so you dex that, go bink, and then dex again, and I think you should be fine. I did it in the 2 streams where, like, they're in my Karina's challenge playlist. I just did it, so it'll be in there. You could go check that out and fast forward to that point. if you want to see what I'm talking about, but like you don't have to like, you can get hits. I think it's fine. So, oh, also, are you coming to the meetup? Did you see the video? Jump in the Discord, etc., etc. What is the top milestone here? We should look. Where are we at here? Good lord, man. Just fucking this arena is like 4-4. My god. We're using boosts and it's taking this long too. God. We're gonna have to open more crystals here soon too. Am I gonna run out of rank 4 champions too? Jeez. I didn't see the video. It should be the most recent video I put out about the meetup, so check it out. Check it out. They need to buff the points earned in this arena. I think that's one thing that sometimes I don't want to say that Kabam doesn't understand it, but I think it's something they don't do a good enough job of sometimes, where my brain needs to see big numbers. You can make those big numbers fake. Just make my brain see big numbers. Like, you could literally only in Arena have these 4 stars hit like they were 7 stars or something, and my brain would see it and be like, ooh, okay, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to see the big numbers. It makes my brain happy. Little primate, monkey brain, or lizard brain. I don't know what portion of your brain it is. I'm not a brainology major. But whatever it is, I like those big numbers. They give me the dopamine. Give them to me, and I will continue to give money and play game. Don't give them to me, and I'm like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. I mean, I know why I'm doing it right now, obviously, but that's different from if I wasn't streaming. Nope, now 100 units. Did you hear me what I said? Go look at what I was doing. So 900 units at the beginning of this fight. Okay, buddy, you need to calm down and take a break. Step outside, get some air. Smoke a cig if you got him. Later movies. Bye, Pixie. No, absolutely not. Kabam isn't allowed to touch Arena anyway. Well, that's the problem, is if they did touch it, they would probably make it worse. And they would somehow trade off the units, and there'd be something that would make it worse. So every time someone's like, we want changes to Arena, we need upgrades, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, bro, they give us a ridiculous amount of free units right now. Don't F with a good thing. Yes, it's boring, but like, I can just do this and talk to you guys, or I can do this and watch a best of the worst episode. I can do this and watch a rerun of the Golden Girls if I were Pixie Belle. I can just do this and stream for 8 hours if my name was Lefty. You know, like, by the way, guys, I'm so proud of Lefty for doing Arena. The MCOC has been so boring that Lefty has been doing Arena on stream, and I'm so proud of him, because Lefty never does Arena. If he has to ever do anything like LK MCOC, he just buys stuff. But yeah, I mean, Arena is boring as fuck. Yeah, right, but it's easy. You don't have to have your brain for it. You just shut your brain off. You do the fights for the most part. Every once in a while, you're encountering champions who are kind of dickheads, and so you got to pay a little bit of attention. But mostly, you can just be divided attention, pay attention to something else, and it's not that big a deal. And you get these units. Look at all these units I got from doing Arena. Also spending. But look at all the units I got, and I can use those units to get champions and things that I actually want to spend them on. Don't mess with the arenas. Nice, I'm not alone. Junior. Is Mystic Blade coming out next month? I don't think we'll have all 5 pieces by then. So Gladiator Circuit gets 1 more piece this month, but doesn't that just put us up to 3? I think we need 5, right? Abdo's feeling borny, born again. Daredevil. Totally agree about the arena. Yeah, I mean, it's a boring ass game mode. It is the grind. If you're going to be free to play, you gotta grind. That's how you have any hope. I'm not free to play. I spend way too much money every year. But then I also grind. So when you spend and you grind, I mean, shh, don't say that out loud. You never go full Diddy. Yes, no. What is the context of that though? Kabam would go full Diddy on Arena. We can't let them. Yeah. No, we don't need that. Well, and also too, every time somebody talks shit about Kabam, which is totally fair, people are allowed to have their opinions, whatnot, etc. They make all sorts of mistakes. I don't agree with everything they do. I've been pissed off at them plenty of times. But one thing to always keep in mind, right? The infinite streak in the arena exists because they allow it to exist. And it is the most player-friendly bug that has ever existed of all time. And they allow that to continue and have had for a decade or whatever, right? So whenever you're shitting on Kabam, be like, you can get like 100,000 friggin' units a year because the infinite streak exists and Kabam allows it to continue to exist. So just keep that in mind sometimes when you're getting pissed off about them and other things. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be pissed at them about other things, because there's plenty of other things to get pissed off about. But just keep a little perspective sometimes, 4 months of arenas sound like hell. Oh, dude, I so want to get to... I want to have 1 year where I get 1 million arena... 1 million battle chips a month and open 12 million battle chips. And I'm obviously behind for... I've not been grinding arena like crazy though, so... There's that. I have 53k Ascension. Is there a strategy to spending it? Essentia? I missed the Glory store and whatever other stores we had. For the Essentia, I mean, just whatever you most need, I would say. I recently got a 6-star tramp. For some reason, my brain is reading that as tramp stamp. Should I download it? What? Olbanek, I'm sorry. What are you saying? I recently got a 6-star tramp. Should I download it? Not quite sure what you mean. True. I want that Thanos so bad, especially because I'm doing the SF Doom chase this year. Yeah. What up, D-Gweed? How's it going? Hey, Abby Doe, did you get a new face cam? Head is looking shinier than ever. No, I'm just shiny. I got like a nice little, like, there must be the tiniest hair right here that has totally been, it's all turned into like a tiny little white head. And when I was in the shower earlier, gross, popped it, but whatever. But I'm just like, really? It's the most awkward spot where like when I touch it, it makes me want to sneeze. I'm like, thank you so much. I think I'm just shiny, a little bit of extra oil in general. No, nothing extra. The last 2 pieces are in Alliance Coliseum and BGs. Both start next week. The last 3 were from Showcase, Solo Coliseum, and Act 9. Oh, so we will be getting them? Okay. Alliance Coliseum. Alliance Coliseum, that is a game mode where I think we are fully justified in being pissed off at Kabam. So at least I feel that way. Because I hate it. I am not a fan. I don't think Stellar Forge Doom is going to be near any Deathless Thanos, though. So far, the Stellar Forge are super meh. They're probably going to want to end with a bang, I would say. And it is Doom, too, so... I think it's one where they will err on the side of a little bit too good. Comparatively. Like, they're smart enough to know that he's got to be pretty good, or people are gonna be pretty upset. But will he be as good as Deathless Thanos? I don't know. Deathless Anus is pretty good. What's your highest win streak for Arena? Somewhere in the 800s, I know. I just hope the Blade Piece selectors are here as fast as the Fart Lord ones. I'm not doing GC push in the swamp ass of a meta. So, I talked about that. Is that something I can say or not? I forget. I mentioned that today. Hang on. I think that's something I can talk about. Oh shit. Forgot. We're still doing Arena. Give me a second here. Yeah, so they should be available basically after the last piece isn't available in content. And not like, I don't have like a specific date about that or anything, but it should be that's the timing on it, so I think. Arena is how I'm getting caught up on anime I've never watched before. That sounds fair too. Dude, we have so much more to do in this arena though. I know it's usually about 100, but like, Jesus effing Christ, I'm just bored. How much more do we have? How many more rank 5s do I have? Because I've ranked up a lot. Good Lord. Good Lord. Yeah. I mean, we can get there. It's 4-4 though. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna do the other arena just for like variety, I guess. Cause like, whew, just want to fight with some other champions, man. Soul Survivor, hello. How's it going? Was the first Deathless Vision or Guillotine? Guillotine was before Vision, pretty sure. Yeah, no, for sure. She-Hulk was the best. I don't know. Thanos is probably the best, I would say. And then She-Hulk, and then Gilly, and then Groot, and then Vision. I think probably would be my ranking. I like Deathless King Groot, but he isn't anything special anymore. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't anything special at the time either. But, like, he's a very solid champion. He's, like, he's the definition of solid utility without anything exciting, really, I would say. So when season 38 ends, yeah, whenever the last piece of content is, it should be right after that, I guess. So, because I was asking about it today because so many people were saying they might just skip the Battlegrounds this season and just pay the price for it. And yeah, I was not given an official time or anything, but just basically whatever content has them in it ends, they should be like pretty much right after that. So great for like AQ, yeah. First Idol champion was also okay at best, while the other three are much better. True. So I'm assuming Blade, Doom, and the others will be better than Fart Lord. I mean, for ramp, he's not actually that bad, right? For the sake of F, so after this rotten butthole of BG season, yeah, I think so. Are incursions completely gone? Yes and no. They will be back, I think, every 3 months for Saga stuff, but otherwise they're gone. Yeah. So back issues and incursions were both removed from the game to just kind of free up space. And so, but they're still gonna do like Saga incursions, I think, once a Saga, so probably every 3 months, something like that. Who is the third Opoin Kalesi? What? Ozile, what's up, dude? What are you asking? Could you arena grind 5k units in arena in the course of a season, 38 BGs? Yeah, you can get 5k units in arena every month. You can get 8k, I think is where we're about at. Incursions were fun though, man. They were not a very overall popular game mode outside of the Saga ones, I would say. Third opponent in Coliseum. Oh, doesn't it show? I thought it showed, doesn't it? Oh, it's Airwalker. So it's Airwalker and then Ma. What are your thoughts on Ascension considering lags in Vega? Really don't like it. Well, as much as I like lags in Vega, I don't like care what other people think about things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really like, if Seaton is like, this thing sucks, I'm not gonna be like, Seaton says it sucks, so I also say it sucks. I like Seaton. He's cool. I decided to stop making fun of him for not being able to hold his liquor. He's a very nice guy. You know, I like Lags and Vega, but like, I don't really care what they care about. You know what I mean? Like, yes, if there's like a consensus that the community feels about things, then I will take that into account, but that's not really relevant to how I feel about it. But how do I feel about Ascension in general? Yeah, it's not been very exciting to me at all. Maybe we would have been better off at 8 stars. I don't know. When they first announced it to us, because they gave us a heads up in the CCP to see like, what do you guys think of this? And pretty much everybody was like, yeah, this sounds cool. This sounds like a better thing than 8 stars. This sounds really good. And then as it's rolled out, I feel like everyone's been like, yeah. It's not that exciting, you know? So I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but like, I always like them trying new things, even if those new things don't work out the way that I would hope they do, you know? So it's fine. And I think we need to see a lot more down the road to see where it goes. I think the launch of it has been kind of crappy. I would have loved to have seen a Shooting Stars event with Ascension the same way as there were when we got 7 stars, you know? So I think that was a really big missed opportunity for Kabam when they could have had some like really fun and easy content to do. I don't know how much time that would have taken them to make it. I would hope that they still would make something like that. Having all the problem is that it operates under that grace system, and it's just that like I'm at least a killer whale, right? I spend a couple $1,000s a year on this game, and that's a lot less money than other people. Seaton spends more, I would imagine, or Vega or Yusafa, whomever, right? And like, I don't think those guys are super close to getting very many champions to Ascension level 2, and that's why we saw the problem with the dust, where we had the trade-in token they just gave us. So they didn't seem to plan that out. I don't want to say they didn't plan it out well, but they didn't seem to. It either didn't work out according to their plan, or they were too cautious about it, you know? So yeah, I would say the rollout's been pretty crappy. I don't love it. It also doesn't make me like want to quit the game or anything, but like, and we'll see where it goes. I think there's room for improvement. They a lot of times will err on the side of caution rather than giving too much power at the start, because you can't claw back that power if you give it out at the start. Also, it's definitely a marketing tool that they use of and a negotiation technique of like, we're gonna give you shit. It's real bad. Oh, you don't like that? We'll give you a little bit better, closer to what we think you should actually have. But we had to start low, you know? And they don't say it that way, but that's just like a common negotiating tactic. So, you know, I understand how these things work. Vega scheduled his account for deletion. I heard that. Yeah. Abdo, you just described 90% of the community. If a streamer says that the community dick rides it into oblivion. I don't know, man. I don't agree with that. I don't see the point of doing that outside of saving from people contacting, trying to buy or hack the account. What? The deletion? I don't know. It's, yeah. Both his special 1 and special 2 seem easy to evade. Oh, Airwalker. There'd probably be some kind of bullshit that goes with it, though. I have no problems with the solo Coliseum, though. I hate the Alliance Coliseum with a passion. Solo Coliseum, you got 2 weeks to do it. It just takes energy. It's pretty chill. Can you help me with building Streak and Arena? Yeah, sure. What do you having problems with? Do you know how the basic Infinite Streak works? Do you think it's a bad move for Vega to delete his account? That's his account. He can do whatever he wants with it, man. He can do whatever he wants with it. You'd still get the RNG with the 8 stars. You would. That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. We are getting a May sale, right, for champs. I assume we won't be having a Heart of Fire Omega Days. I don't know what they're going to call it this year kind of sale. Yes, I'm counting on it. If so, what champs do you think we're going to get? Maybe like a 7-star AA or Red Mag, something like CGR. I hope at least one of the champions comes out. Yeah. I was surprised at how cool the champions that they did for the banquet were. Because like I thought Kingpin and Hulkling and stuff would be at the May sale thing, like whatever this will be. So I was surprised we already got them. Do you think they're going to bring back Dark Phoenix to the top reward? Maybe. I would hope that I could get an Ascension on my Dark Phoenix if I was going to do that, you know? You'd need the RNG with 8-star champions just once to acquire them. You can use a gem or not, but you've got the champion. Yeah, with Ascension, you effectively been to pull the exact champion like 50 times. By that time, it's like 7th Ascension. Yeah, I don't like the system. It does seem... I don't like it. Like I said, I will wait to see where it goes before rendering final judgment, and it doesn't make me like upset or want to quit the game in general. But it's not been good, and I don't think there's any way to deny that. I don't think that they would deny that it's probably not been what they want. I'm sure that might be something that, like in a live stream, Kabamasaurus Rex, aka Karate Mike, might address. But you know, I'm not like angry at them about it. They tried something new, and it doesn't seem like it's working out the way that either the community or they want. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta try new stuff. But you also recognize when something doesn't work. Graveyard Steve, first time chat. Hello. How goes it? Is that you, Steve? Is that you, Steve? I think after all the complaints, they hopefully will change some things. They for a long time now, they've been very responsive to feedback, I would say. Are you a fan of horror movies? Not like a big one. What up, Enzo Pacino? How's it going? Not like a big fan of horror movies. Like, I like them. I don't get scared by horror movies. I don't seek them out. I had a... Is that one Papa Luke heavy? Damn. I had a pretty good childhood, so I'm not attracted to horror movies the way you might be if your childhood kind of sucked. You have a lot of trauma. I don't really have it, so you know, lucky me. But I do really respect the fact that in the horror genre in general, especially since they oftentimes have low budgets and stuff, they got to be really creative with stuff. And so I think in terms of filmmaking, I think horror does really interesting things a lot of times that major studios are not taking chances on, or bigger stories are not taking chances on at all. So like horror movies can have some of the creativity of indie stuff without being that low budget or shitty. And so yeah. So I like them. I don't really like, Am I the only one who couldn't care less about Vega's account? Yeah, it's his business, man. It's not mine. I don't care at all, honestly. Is Airwalker's Dark Tide energy damage or physical damage? I don't know, but it's something you could probably look up. Which are your rank 5s? Schlock, hello. I put out a video. Go watch it. Also, I just used them. I literally just used them. Maestro, Papa Luke, High Evolutionary, Kingpin. So, but you can still go watch the video. It's fine. Not really still gonna play as alt. Yeah, deleting his account is actually kind of smart. He's cutting ties with the game, which means it has less power over him, in my opinion. I can see the logic in it. I don't know, man. I get that this is a topic of conversation, but like, I don't like to talk about other content creators that much or what they choose to do with those things. I know Vega. I've met him, you know, in real life. We've hung out. He was in my alliance for a while. Like, I don't really think it's my business to comment too much on what he chooses to do with his account or YouTube or whatever, you know. I think Kabam Rex said on the stream, like, nobody likes the change. The implied meaning I took from that was they just got to suck it up and deal with it because it's happening. That would not be what I would take from Mike at all. No, I don't think so. How many rank 5s do you have now? 4. Yeah. No, they're very responsible. They look, corporations' jobs are to provide money for their shareholders. The way they do that is by selling a product. The way they sell that product is by making people want that product. If they're making it really shitty, like they're gonna take notice of things and they're gonna change things. And so yeah, I don't think so. More movie chat. Bye again. Sanskrit. What, you don't like the movie chat? 1,500 units and revives boosts help. LK MCOC. Did you go look at what I told you to go look at? Dude. Yes, I need infinite streak plan. Okay, use your lower ranked champions up to about round 8. Then use your highest ranked champions going down until about the 20th round. Then never use any champion below a certain level. Basically, that's what it is. Ozale. Brian Grant, contest champion, has a video about it from like 8 years ago at this point. Maybe I should just put one out I could direct people to. I just feel weird putting out content where other people have already done that content and I feel like better than I would do it. But like maybe I should just do one about the infinite streak or whatever just because it's 2026 and Brian's infinite streak video is probably from 2018 or 2019, but like it's yeah, it's a very simplified version, but that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm on the 12 win streak right here. I'm using my top champions, so I'm just going to select, you know, my 7 stars, rank 4 and rank 5. I'm going to use up all these guys until they're gone. By that point, I'll have crossed over to round 20 or 21. After that point, so long as I use a champion of a certain PI level, which is weird because mostly in the game, PI doesn't matter at all. It actually does matter for the infinite streak. Basically what happens is that the game checks for, oh God, I'm not going to describe it the right way. DNA on the forums has described it perfectly. Kabam Crash described it to me too. It's like the game checks for like a higher team, but there is no higher team that exists. So as long as you keep it at a certain level, it just keeps giving you that same team. And it's a bug. And that's what I was saying is like, that's one bug they've never fixed. That is the most pro player bug of all time, basically, you know? Except for The Conjuring or however it's spelled. Yeah, I've never watched those movies. Do you think Marvel should do a supernatural Marvel movie? I say yes, but it makes sense if Marvel no, because Marvel is like to Strange is being strange. Well, so I mean, that was Sam Raimi was that second Strange movie. I like Sam Raimi quite a lot in general. I didn't love that movie though, but yeah, I think there's space for more rated R content with Marvel, the same way as Deadpool was, same way as Andor is for Star Wars, you know? Yeah, I used to really enjoy watching him, but now I feel like it's all drama and complaining. I just have a hard time understanding why people can't just enjoy the game. Well, I mean, if you're not enjoying someone's content, then yeah, don't watch it, I would say, I guess. But yeah. It's hard for me to talk about because, again, this is someone I know personally, and I like not having drama, frankly. I don't want drama in my life. I don't need drama in my life. I don't want to start beef with someone else who does YouTube or Twitch or whatever, right? And so I have to be very cautious of what I say because I don't want to give people the wrong impression about someone else, because I just don't need that bullshit in my life, frankly, you know? So that's why I'm just like, yeah, I get this is a topic of conversation, but like, it's not really my business, man. Vega can do whatever he wants to. I have not watched a videos about whatever he's doing, it just isn't really relevant to me, other than the fact that it gets brought up to me on streams, you know? So. Remember the vegan beef that Abdo had with Falstaff? No, I think you're thinking of the beef I've had with Ghost Dog. That's totally different. Ghost Dog can suck it, loser. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I've never personally seen a game that people complain about all the time, especially content creators. They're supposed to be getting paid to promote the game in a good way. Well, that's not the job of content creators, though. We're not getting paid to promote the game at all. So valid criticism and straight up complaining are two different things. Yep, that's fair. I try to keep my criticism valid for sure. But, you know, I've not watched any videos. I don't know what anybody else's opinion is, so I cannot speak to whether or not someone else's criticism is valid or not. So, Heebsin, hello, how's it going? Complaints are what have led to maybe 70% of the improvements that are player friendly. Some of that. Whoops, why did I dodge that? Some of that I would say, yeah. Sometimes complaining gets the job done for sure, but I think actually, from being on the inside of the content creator program, there's a lot of that like Kabam does listen to and changes things based on the feedback that we get. And so like I take the feedback you guys are giving me on live streams to them in the content creator program, and then, you know, they listen to that kind of stuff. The degree to which they listen to it is debatable and changes with what it is. And sometimes they're going to have objectives where it doesn't really matter what the feedback they're getting is, because they just have to do it a certain way because that's how corporations work and whatnot, or that's what's needed for the game, even if people don't like it. But I think there's a lot of like, they take a shit ton of feedback from the content creator program, that's for sure. And I've always said, you know, it sucks that not everyone can be in there and get that same direct line of feedback to Kabam as you can if you're in the content creator program. But that's the main reason why I'm in there, you know? That's the main reason I'm in there, so that I can help God of the Abyss try and straighten out his problems on getting to be able to log into the web store or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and ask those kind of questions. Like you were asking earlier about, not you, but like someone was asking earlier about like the timing of when the pieces will come out for the chase champions for Blade and whatnot. And I'm able to get that information and then relay that information back to the community. It's a branch to the community, but I'm not selling a product for Kabam. I have not gotten a creator code because A, the way that they started first rolling out the creator codes was that you had to meet certain criteria, and I didn't meet those criteria. But also B, I don't think that if you are taking money directly from a company, regardless of how objective you want to be, you do need to acknowledge that fact, right? But that might change in the future. I might get a code in the future, you know. I might change how that works, but that's, or how I feel about it. But like, I always want to be very upfront about my interactions with them and my interactions with you. That's why I'm like, dude, like, I talk about the money I make on YouTube. I talk about the money I make on Twitch. It is why I'm doing this. And I'm doing this job because I have fun doing it, but like, I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys about it. I'm not going to say, oh, this is all for you. This is all for the community. Don't pay attention to the benefits that are obvious to me, right? Like, that would be, if you're out there trying to sell yourself all the time as like, I'm doing this for you, I think this is what's better for you guys, and that's why I'm making this personal choice about my shit. That's bullshit. That's just dishonest. I'm doing shit that I'm doing right now for me. Some of that benefits you, and some of that benefits me. But I'll be truthful about that, and you can either accept that or not. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you, you know, just lie to your face and say everything I'm doing is for the benefit of the community or everything is for your guys' benefit. Like, there's obvious benefits I get from being in the content creator program that would be ridiculous to not acknowledge, you know? Abkill, hello. I do not have that function for the bot activated. Sorry, but as long as your Kabam account is linked to your Twitch account, you be getting the drops, buddy. And they'll start popping up, so. But valid point, but on the second one, the content creators and the CCP do get paid. Fuck no, I don't, dude. Are you out of your mind? I don't get paid. You are you serious? You think that just by being in the content creator program you get paid? I am here to disabuse you of that notion. You do not get paid for being in the content creator program. I don't know who told you that, but whoever told you that is either incorrect or lying to you. No, with the codes. Oh, sweet. So you bought an Odin for $100 and I got 2 pennies. Oh my God. Thank God. My kids were going to starve this week. Now they're not because I have a content creator code. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I think it's very important to acknowledge that, yes, if you are taking money directly from a company, and trying to hype their product, there is a word for that. I'm not going to say that about the people who are doing that, but like, the thing is, like, dude, I have heard this idea that has been expressed by some people in my chat and so forth, that in some way, what's up, baby? How you doing? I've heard this. I've heard this idea that somehow Kabam stops me from saying things or controls what people in the content creator program say. That's fucking nuts. Like, that's absolutely nuts. They in no way control what we say. We have signed a non-disclosure agreement so that I got to see Dr. Bong before you guys got to see Dr. Bong. And I knew Dr. Bong was coming before you guys knew Dr. Bong was coming. But I can say Dr. Bong is a terrible champion if I want to. I can say Dr. Bong's a great champion. I can say they should have never made Alliance Quest Coliseum. I regularly say I think it's total fucking bullshit that they want us to pay money to go to speed up the Alliance Quest Coliseum, or they want me to spend 6 hours of grinding if I don't spend money. I think that's total fucking bullshit. I'll tell Kabam Crashed, who is my friend, and in real life, he is my friend, I'll tell him to suck my fucking balls. They don't own me. They don't tell me what I can and can't say. I can say whatever the hell I want to. What you can't do is break your non-disclosure agreement by giving away information early, right? Which seems very reasonable. You get access to that information early. Don't, you know, be saying things before there's an embargo date before that information, right, comes out. And what you can't do is be like, I want you guys, I don't like that they messed up Hercules is damaged, so you should burn the dev's house down or something, right? You can't do personal attacks against people who work for Kabam, and you can't give away information early when they specific, like there's been a couple times where I've specifically said, I've asked about certain information and be like, can I relay this to the community? And they'll be like, we're going to put out a message about this on the forums, so wait to talk about it on your streams until we put out the message. Like, okay, that's fine. So if you want to take that as like they're controlling me, okay, you're a fucking moron. Like, but like, no, I think those are completely reasonable guidelines. Like, but they don't control what I say. Like, that's just insane, man. It's insane to say that. So self-censor works better than direct censor. Companies know that, and they can claim they aren't censoring anything, but they're literally not censoring anything either. Unless you think I'm just a liar, which I could be. I don't know. Do you think we'll get a Civil War II in post-Secret Wars? I think yes, but we will always have heroes disagree with heroes. Enzo, I don't know, because, like, isn't Civil War II mostly Captain Marvel and that kind of stuff? I only really know about that through, like, watching Comics Explained talk about it, so I'm not really sure about the whole storyline. I think we're going to get a decade worth of mutants from Marvel, at least. I think we're going to get, like, a ridiculous amount of mutant stuff, so I don't know if we'll get back to that, really. Some people really believe CCP members are paid shills. Wild. You know, yeah, I don't know. We started with urine, so ending with farts isn't really a surprise. Is I am the storm who are approaching, or casual cashew, or are the three ass-keteers talking about farts again? I've been ranting and so missed that. Damn, I'm sorry I missed it. Julie, what's up, Julie? How you doing? Hey, Abdo, long time no chat, but what happened to Vega? Why did he get on the command? Are you being sarcastic, Julie, since I was just talking about things kind of related to that, or are you being serious? I can't even tell at this point. Julie, it's good to see you, though. How's it going? Marky Marcos, hello. Julie, I'll look for your response on that, too. Is there an arena event at the moment, or you're just grinding units? There's, like, literally nothing else to do, buddy, so we're just doing this. We have the content creator program specific drops going on Twitch right now, so I'm just over here streaming to, like, give people an opportunity to get their drops. I'm gonna do some old content tomorrow. I'm gonna do, like, a couple, like, either 1 or 2 old Karina's challenges, but, like, this is one of the most dead weeks in MCOC there's been in quite a long time, so we're just doing this because this gets me units, this gets me battle chips, which also get me units. It's all good stuff in the arena stand, you know? Yeah, but yeah, Casual Cash was saying the same thing. And the BG's meta sucks heinous farts. Yeah, it's yeah, very heinous. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm a Go fam. Lovely being here. Abdo, have a lovely night. Enjoy your arena grind and the rants. All right, Critical Lasso. Good to see you, man. Have a good one. Ass-keteers, right? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. We're nearly always talking about farts, so it's a safe assumption. Great. The ass-keteers are a different group. Don't lump us in with those posers. Oh, boy. No BGs? Yeah, I mean, we could. I really don't like it so far. That's one thing. So I popped into the content creator program last night, and again, we can't, because the non-disclosure agreement, I can't discuss exactly everything that's said in there, but I can tell you what I said to them. And the first thing I popped in after doing the stream last night was like, oh boy, that Battlegrounds meta, that's gonna piss some people off, so good luck with that shit, you know? I didn't say shit. I think that might be a censored word. I can't remember. I don't know. A lot of that stuff is just like help with making thumbnails or talking about how certain things work with like the algorithm or doing whatever. Like some of it's just like nerdy talking about whatever shit too, you know? I've said the same thing before in chat and you clowned me for it. What's up, Kevin? Kabam doesn't control what you say, but if someone has a code and is getting money from the company, they have their incentives to be more supportive of their products than they would otherwise. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't think I clowned you for that. Obviously, you have the ability as a human being to say whatever you want, but you're incentivized to do it less than you might otherwise. I don't necessarily agree with that. Okay, here's why. So I get the point you're making, right? I don't have a content creator code. So I cannot guarantee you this is a fact, but, and I cannot tell you what other people's price is. But for me, the price to sell out is going to be a lot fucking higher than whatever the shit it is that you're getting by having a code, man. Like, I don't know for a fact what the money is, but I don't really think it's very much money. And if you're gonna give me pennies on the dollar or pennies on the Odin or whatever, I ain't fucking selling out and telling you that some champion is good when they're not, and saying you should go and buy all these offers just because I'm gonna get back 5 cents out of your $100 you spent. You fucking kidding me? Look, I'm trying to make my living off of doing YouTube and Twitch and streaming and whatnot, but I still got dignity, man. Like, I don't give a shit if you spend money on this game. That's your fucking business. That's not mine. I'm not gonna tell you, like, I will be like, hey, if you're gonna spend money, you should use my code. Absolutely. But I'll straight up be like, bro, this offer is terrible. It's ass and no one should spend money on it. However, if you're a big old blubbery whale and you want to spend money on it, hey, use my code because then I'll get like 5 cents. I'll do that, but that's completely different from not being honest about what it is that's going on in the game, or saying that I'm like incentivized to say that like some character is better than they are when they're not. Like, that's ludicrous. How much time does it take to collect the rewards from Twitch after connecting the same with your game mail? 4 hours total before this coming Friday. But you can watch basically any stream. The CCP specific drops are slightly different. But like, if you watch my stream for 4 hours, you get everything. Anybody else is in the content creator program, you get all of them. 4 hours total. You watch one day today, one day tomorrow, one day the next day, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can set your phone down and go away and not even pay attention to it. So Snatchy though, thanks for the first time chat. Can we change topic yet? Yeah, we can talk about whatever. Do you stream around the same time most days? Between like 7:30 to 9 p.m. usually. I try to get on at 7:30, but it's I've been not as consistent as I would like to be lately, honestly. Pacific time. So the game does seem cheap to the content creators that push out the game. The other game I play, which granted is much bigger in scale, they pay out the content creators like crazy to promote the game well. It's like no one in the content creator program is incentivized to promote the game. That's just not how it works. I don't know. King Gia, hello, how's it going? I mean, I know you don't even put out ads on your YouTube. I'm just saying it's definitely a thought of people have. No, and that's fine. I understand that. But like, a lot of people think a lot of fucking stupid things. That ain't my business. I can't change their minds, you know? Good. No, I don't know what happened. I remember DL would hop on his streams, and then one day he posted a video saying Kabam employees couldn't be his friends or something. Julie, yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask him about that kind of stuff. I don't mind the new meta. I think people just want to be mad. At least they are trying something. People have been bitching about BGs for a while now, but now they are mad that it's not the same. Always been. Okay, you'll just want to be mad. Storm, I gotta give you credit. This is a heinous rant. Oh, you started. No, I just think that this meta in particular is not great, and I think it's not going to be very popular, Carl. I would say. But I've been wrong before. So far I've not heard a good thing said about it, so. In my experience, most CCP members are pretty often very critical of the game, even with codes and stuff going on, so it obviously isn't incentivizing much. Yeah, I don't know. This man doesn't even have YouTube ads on for his streams. He's not a shill. But I'm not saying I won't ever be. But for reasons. Could be coming soon. Boy. In fact, I might have a video title in mind. We'll see. Stick around on the next episode of Intoxicated Gamer Sells Out. Oh, we got stupid Twitch ads. Chili, I don't know, or it says we have Twitch ads. I don't know. Chili, if you can hear me, should I rank 5 Spider-Woman? Go for it if you like her. Do it. I'll wait to answer more Twitch stuff until supposedly the ads end. I don't even know how that freaking shit works. Seems to be like not working correctly lately. Ha! To be fair, there's much more involved rant than the mayonnaise one. Well, I mean, food rants are different than, you know, I mean, we're here playing a video game and having discussions about what's going on in the video game or what maybe other content creators are doing is kind of more involved, I would say. But, like, rightfully so. Oh no, the Manscaped people got you? Yeah, it's Manscaped up here. He got the Manscaped sponsor, the Kirkland Tequila one. I hope so. Take that. Either that or a GLP-1 provider. Good Lord, man. Just give me some drugs. Just give me some drugs. I just want to lose weight. Don't make me work at it. Mayo Man appears around the corner. My God. Scary. Is that like the Kool-Aid Man, but he's full of mayo? Oh. That sounds truly horrifying. Whoops. All right, are we back from stupid ads on Twitch, guys? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Anyone? Anyone? Twitch? Twitch, are you there? Twitch, are you there? Hello? Hello? Hello, operator. Trying to connect a call from Poughkeepsie. Yeah, bougie has a gun. Pontus, I like you, Abdo, for just having your own opinion and standing by that. I respect that, buddy. Well, I appreciate the kind words. I am, for some people, an acquired taste. I am not here to please everyone. I'm never going to try because it's not possible. There are people who love me and there are people who hate my guts. But I'm just going to be me either way. So, yes, no ads on Twitch. Jinzei, hello. Thanks for the first time chat. Yeah, said they were playing. I don't freaking know what's going on with that. Why don't you do ads on YouTube? That's where I'm normally at and don't even notice because I ain't playing no damn ads. No, we don't do any midstream ads on YouTube, which is a reason. Here, look, self-promotion, guys. As we talk about this shit, this ain't for just you. This is for me. So if you like watching the content that I'm putting out, you should subscribe to me on YouTube right there. I'm going to pin that message. And you know what? That's good for you because you can go over there and watch on YouTube after you've gotten your Twitch drops and you'll get no ads. So it is both in your interest and in my interest. In my interest, it helps because you're subscribed to the channel and that kind of helps me out for, I guess, whatever reasons. And in your interest, you're not getting ads if you're watching on YouTube. But it's honest. I'm not sitting here being like, hey guys, I really think you should subscribe to me on YouTube because it's better than watching me on Twitch, and I'm just here for you. I'm not really caring about myself. I'm just trying to do what I can for you guys, you know? Like, nah, man. I'm just gonna be honest. There's a mutually beneficial thing. Just shows the game is good and that people care about it. The community wants to fight for it and debate everything. Yeah, it'd be much worse if people just stopped caring at all. I have had that exact conversation with Crashed. People being upset about things is good. People not caring is extremely bad. You know how long I got shit for bringing up the Mayo Man? My girlfriend was furious for weeks. Oh, no. No, not good. Not good. He snubbed me. I was going to give thanks. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm here for the Zoe. That's fair. I think there are many options they have to change BGs in ways that 90% of the players would approve of. 90% of the players are not playing BGs, though. Just keep that in mind. Like fixing the shuffles, making shuffles available once per round for the cost of a shuffle token. I don't know that I love that. Per match instead of on every single reroll. Removing one of the 4 nodes they place every end of season meta so it's more manageable. Apparently then it becomes too easy. Increasing band size to 5 to benefit smaller accounts, but I don't know how much that does. There are lots of different ideas there, Kevin, which I don't necessarily disagree with you about, but I don't also necessarily agree with you on, too. For sure. If Kabam can remove the banning feature and let us draft from all our pool in BGs, that'd be great. You really? So you'd like no bans? They could do a season like that with no bans. It certainly would speed things up. I don't know that I'd like it, but I would like them to maybe try it. MCOC Dark, hello. Thanks for the first time chat. All right, pour another drink. Yeah, I don't know that I'd like it, but it's an idea for sure. Oh, God. We're already... How late are we? All right, I'm eating an edible. It's time to eat an edible. Good Lord. We got the sour watermelon tonight. Sour watermelon. Brood Bears, how long are you gonna be live, Abdo? A little bit longer, not like if you're just starting out getting your Twitch drops right now. I will not be long. I will not be for 4 hours, that's for sure. But I'll try to find someone else to raid when we do, and I will definitely be back tomorrow and the rest of the week, whatnot. Yo, Agatron, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for first time chat. I want to see them give Omega pools a shot. Make a tag pool and have us bring capped amount to the pool. Maybe rotate who's in it across seasons. It's such a weird thing. Like, they have to give a benefit to the whales, or else why would anyone spend money on the game? But they also have to make it so that people who aren't whales or don't have the biggest accounts can at least compete based on skill. Otherwise, why are they going to bother playing? It's a really weird balance, for sure. And I don't envy them in trying to figure it out. But I do like that they keep trying new things. I think sometimes what sucks, though, is that when they're trying something new, it does last for a month. And sometimes when they try something and you're just like, all of us are like, oh, no, this sucks. We gotta, like, wait. You gotta wait out the month. And that kind of just blows, you know? Will you be 1 more hour at least? We'll see. I'm gonna mostly finish these arenas, maybe do a Battlegrounds match or 2. Ablexia strikes again. That definitely says he subbed to me, not snubbed me. What? I'm not paying attention. BGs is always going to be controversial because so many people will be below the best decks and best players, so are bound to lose a lot. This alone makes people hate it. Yeah, Omega pools for BGs would be cool. Julie, you like the idea? Good to see you, Julie. I hope you're doing well. I mean, there's hundreds of ideas that a lot of high tier players have proposed. We just keep getting weird-ish that nobody asked for, that everyone said they wouldn't like. That's not accurate. We keep getting many different things. We have gotten plenty of things that high tier players have proposed to. I look at BGs and I'm like, I can't fix her. Glad it's not my job, right? I don't like Omega pools because that completely dicks over small accounts that don't have 30 top tier champions from every possible pool combination. I think that'd be the main problem with it, would be they would not help out the smaller accounts. The main thing is we need more people playing Battlegrounds. Some people flat out are just never going to like a competitive game mode in this game. They're just going to want to play story mode, EQ, whatever, and that's fine. They're just not going to like it. And they're not going to like the fact that there are things tied to the competitive mode, like the blade piece and whatever. And they're going to choose just not to participate and purchase it or not, you know, whatever. But it's a video game. You should have fun playing it. There should be some challenge. Balancing out all of the aspects of it, man, I don't know. It's wild and difficult, for sure. Me, I hate competitive play. I like that people have it, though. Yeah, I would have quit the game. I wouldn't be... I've been streaming on YouTube for like 3+ years now, and on Twitch for like over a year. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here having this conversation if Battlegrounds didn't exist. I would have quit the game. It was too boring for me. So, you know. But am I saying everything is perfect or good with it? Hell no, of course not. So, I'm all right. Been a minute. Glad you're doing okay. It has been a minute too. Yeah. Aren't you a CCP member? I am. That's why it says CCP drops enabled in the title. If you're spending 1K USD per month in a game, it's not is what? Jesus Christ. Yes, that's whaling. What? That's what's called supporting this game. I hope everyone should do this. It will make Kabam listen to us more. Spending 1,000 you think? If you're spending $1,000 per month in game, is not whaling? Colossal damage. What? Huh? It's called supporting the game. I hope everyone should do this. It will make Kabam listen to us more. What? That's a lot of freaking money, man. No, that's a lot. No. Sorry, I'm like I'm scrolled up here too in the chat. The benefit that whales have is having the roster to make up for the deck restrictions. For smaller rosters, it means you don't have to go super hard meta with all your rank ups. For the Omega pools, I might have to see it more, Egg. I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. Thanks for a great stream. See you another day, buddy. All right, Pontus, have a good one. Peace out. And the way around a lot of the spending issue is make it so brand new champs can't get the Omega pool tag for like 6 months. That would definitely help out part of it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, competition is something that's very... Oh, God. Dude, just die, Bishop. Can you just die? Thank you. Important in a game. If there would be no whales, it won't be much interesting to play and there'd be no challenge. Well, the game would stop existing if no one spent money. I enjoy challenge. I just do not like when Kabam damage cap us in Everest content, so it makes us spend resources to clear unless you're MSD. I mean, yeah, for most of the end game content lately, they have not given us a damage cap though, so I think they're kind of getting away from that, I would say. Yo, you're messing with me. Okay, I'm like, what? Like $1,000 frickin' a month. Good lord. What's MSD? Metal Sonic Dude. Bougie plays. Do you not know MSD, or do you just not know him by that name? I feel like he misread that. No, apparently he's messing with me. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I believe there was some sarcasm or facetiousness going on there. So don't make our accounts go into BGs, make an off season or a full season where our decks are all the top 30 champs in PI, even ranks at all 200, and go from there. Yeah, but that would also suck for different reasons too, you know? Like, I would like to see a Battleground season where it was 4-star champions or you know, some other stuff. I would like to see, oh, we're done with this. I would like to see some other variations, but you know, I don't spend money, so I can't not have a whale roster, you know? Like I'm not a super skilled player. I want some advantage from spending money. I don't think that's unreasonable. Yeah, MSD rocks. Meta means nothing to him. Well, no, but he's not natural, so. Great kid, great hair, beautiful eyes. He's actually a man now, so I should stop referring to him as a kid. But yeah, great guy in general, but whatever he does has nothing to do with us mere mortals. Of course, Abdo doesn't spend because he has 40% shares in Kabam. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's why I'm over here hoping I make a couple bucks on YouTube or Twitch every day. It's because I got all them shares. I got to know Vega deleted his whale account, started free to play. Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. I was saying it's mostly not my business. Although the drunker you guys get me, the more I'll say. And I do have things I could say, for sure. With as many 2-star chances they've given out, I feel like 2-star meta could be possible. It could be fun, I would say, yeah. Okay, that guy sounds like a paid shill. When live stream is end, Thin a car. Hello, how's it going? Thanks for first time chat. Kind of soonish. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna get the rest of the milestones in this arena. Probably 30 minutes to an hour more. But I'll direct you somewhere else if I can for drops. And if not, I'll be back every day until the drops end. Doing MCOC stuff, so you'll have plenty of time available. Lots of other people will be streaming. Is YouTube worth streaming? Well, the community was always on YouTube rather than Twitch. There's only been people on Twitch since the drops started happening, really. I mean, I used to stream like 4 years ago, but never found my mojo there. I don't know, so it's weird because Bougie, like up until these Twitch drops started happening, I'm not a big channel on YouTube. I have like 7,500 subscribers now, which is why you should go subscribe. Go if you're on Twitch, go subscribe, please. And I don't put out guide videos. I mostly stream every night. But we would get like between like, I don't know, 70 to like 130 people on just average nights, like on a Wednesday, on a Monday, you know, without any kind of special content going on. And now those numbers are drastically reduced because there's so many people watching on Twitch. So I don't know. The multi-streaming is, I use OBS and I use OBS and then I use Atom, however you pronounce it, multi-streaming, and I just do both, and it's pretty easy, you know. So, but I don't think my YouTube farts would be happy if I was only streaming on Twitch, for sure. Abdo misread the Kabam email and got chairs in Kabam instead. His name is on a couple chairs in Vancouver. At least then someone could sit on his face. Wow. Okay, thank you. I don't know. I should watch the video to see his actual reasoning, but deleting the whale roster instead of just cutting spending feels performative to me. I don't know. I haven't watched the video either, Egg. I'd assume you probably have had lots of conversations with Vega and probably know him fairly well. I would assume. And also YouTube follower. Thank you, Thinakar. Appreciate it. We have started to go up again. My average was like about 100 to 200 new subscribers every month on YouTube. And then at the beginning of the year, I think something changed with the algorithm. There's definitely something different with Google searches, which I don't think would have been the thing, but I know that definitely changed. But like January, like all of a sudden, I didn't gain any new subscribers on YouTube or lost them. And basically the same for February. And I was just like, okay, I know there's times that suck and stuff, and that's fine, but I'm like, wow, I don't like this at all. Cause like, you know, I would love to get over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. And I'd love to I'd love to have more subscribers on YouTube or followers on Twitch than people who live in my small hometown that I grew up in, Eastern Washington. For no other reason than it just like it's a fun milestone, you know? And so when we started off the year and things were like so down, and like the money was definitely down in January and February, where I did not make enough for rent those 2 months. Like it just kind of sucked. So we're starting to get back where we're starting to get more new subscribers and stuff. And I'm like, good, that it feels good, even if it doesn't really matter. So I appreciate you guys. Anybody who's only found me on Twitch and didn't know me on YouTube first, because kind of at the start of things, I just kind of assumed that everyone who is following me on Twitch was already subscribed to me on YouTube. And so having it go the other direction is nice. I very much appreciate it. Don't forget the chair, obviously chair. I really put out videos on YouTube, but got no idea. Well, I mean, that's the main thing, is you got to have ideas and just do it. There are channels that are on YouTube who mostly put out videos, and I would say most of them, no, well, I wouldn't say most of them because there's like a ton that have a very small following, but most of the people that you would know from the community who are a little bit bigger do just videos. Like Simula mostly does videos and he streams every once in a while. Vega does a shit ton of videos and streams every once in a while. You know, Seaton does videos and doesn't stream very often. You know, there's not that many people who stream as consistently as I do. Lefty does for sure. Lord Shadow does. I don't know. You know, it's the same thing as like giving your acceptance speech when you win an Oscar or something like that. You don't want to leave people out. So anyone I'm leaving out, sorry. But there's not as many people who stream really consistently. There's a ton of people who put out really good videos consistently. And I find those people who put out good videos very consistently grow faster and larger than streamers do. But it takes a lot of work to make those videos. Like, I'm not good at editing. It is a pain in the fucking ass. And I think too, the thing is that if you're putting out those videos on a regular basis, editing takes a long time. So you have an idea and you make a video and you do whatever and you edit it and you put it out. You don't have the time to stream for 2 to 4, 6 hours every night either, you know, especially not when you're kind of getting drunk. Cause like I'm on my 3rd tequila. I just took an edible and it's 1 a.m. my time. I usually stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning, wake up at like 9, 10, 11. So I'm like, finish the stream up here in like 30 minutes or an hour. I'm gonna watch a couple episodes of Mall Shadow Legends or something or whatever. Go to bed, wake up feeling kind of groggy, not do much for the first couple hours of my day. You know, like I don't. Those people who are making those videos, they're doing a lot better than I am. That's what I would say. So, I haven't heard him deny being a fart in a week or so now. Sad times. I'm not a fart. That's just bullshit. We used to be a bit closer when he started to get a bit more extreme, for lack of a better word. We got in a fight. I cut contact. Haven't spoken in a year, to be honest. Egg. I can understand that situation perfectly clearly. And I don't think I need to say more than that, and you understand. I do stream consistently, but it takes a lot of work to make videos. It does, man. It's a pain in the ass. Tips to get more points in Coliseum. Well, I was trying the Seaton approach with Guardian. I've heard some other people have had better success with other champions. But yeah. Whoops. Let me go. Just remember you got 2 weeks to do it. You got plenty of time, so. I was thinking to combine my art skills with MCOC. Have you ever thought about like making thumbnails for people and selling that or anything? What do you do art-wise that you could sell? Oh, Heinz 11. Yeah, what up, Heinz? Good morning to you. Already subscribed, but I'll go find your hometown and encourage some people to move away. Thank you, Heinz. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Heinz 1111. Thank you for the support. That's good. I would actually like it if you would encourage people to move away from my small hometown in Eastern Washington, because it would be good for them, frankly. You living in currently Germany, yes, are a world traveler and have experienced things where I guarantee you there's some people I went to high school with who probably never even left my hometown. And one thing I can say about, without going down the rabbit hole of American blah, 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 politics, religion, etc., I would love it if more of my fellow Americans would go and spend some time in a country that doesn't speak English as their first language. At least a couple weeks. I think that should be part of everyone's high school education in America. Spend 2 weeks of your senior year with a trusted teacher in a country that doesn't speak English first, where you've maybe tried to learn that language. That should be part of every American's education, because maybe we would have a better country, frankly. I don't know. Just get outside of your own shitty little bubble. So thank you, Heinz. I appreciate it. Zincrate, how are you doing? Abdo, what do you call an ill 767? Boo, boo, dude, boo. 2 out of 10, take a lap. Making thumbnails, you can make some decent money, maybe. Abby, how much is rent up there where I live? The building I live in? My rent is not what it should be. The building, my apartment is about 650 square feet, I think. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, obviously apartment. My apartment should probably be like $2,000 a month, $2,100 a month, I think. I got into it as part of an income qualified program years ago. The program has ended, but because of laws they passed in Seattle, they can't raise my rent by more than 10% a year, basically, without having to provide me rental assistance to move out. So my rent currently is like $1,450 rather than $2,100. So if I can make $1,450 or whatever on YouTube's and Twitch's a month, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But obviously there's a lot more bills that are due in a month than just rent. So, you know. Evil Krish, hello. Thanks for the first time chat. I do make thumbnails for people. Never did it for MCOC, but can do it. I mean, if you're like good with that kind of design, it might be an idea. I hear you loud and clear. Anyways, it's 4 a.m. Have a good rest of your stream, bud. All right, Egg. Have a good one. It's nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. We'll talk some other time, for sure. Storm approaching. Drops Schrodinger's briefcase and leaves. Did it have a fart or not a fart? Same situation as mine. It's like 3.3K in Cali for you. Yeah, I mean, look, it costs money to live where people want to be. Yeah, making thumbs did help me go through college and also got my first PC. So yes. Okay, nice, dude. Right on. Is that what you got a degree in? Graphic design? As much as I love Cali, I effing hate it here. It may or may not contain farts. Yeah, I'm sure. No, I love Seattle. I have a very hard time picturing myself living anywhere else in the United States. I've been to many other cities and states in America. I've been to many countries in Europe. Been to Mexico, been to Canada. Never been to Asia or Australia or anything, or Africa. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids. I got a dog. She's old. As much as I'd love her to be, she's not going to be around forever. I got a dad. He's old. As much as I would love for him to be, he's not going to be around forever. A lot of my life decisions about rent, about whatever, are going to be based on the people that I'm taking care of in my life. One of the main reasons I want to take better care of myself than I'm doing right now is so that I can do a better job of taking care of those people and ensure that I can continue to do that job into the future. But I don't know that I will always live here. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I got my degree of animation and VFX. Okay, cool. Right on. Apparently I got my degree of listening to people on YouTube talk about their farts. So, could be worse, could be better. Definitely could be better. See, traveling sounds interesting. However, no matter where you go, you can't avoid this awful plague called humans. Oh, humans are my absolute favorite part of existence. And also my least favorite. Humans are great. It's so weird because, like... So I've been watching Invincible, so no spoilers, right? But there are, how do I say without spoilers? Without going into like what time frame it's at or whatever, I feel like there's a overall theme in Invincible or in a lot of superhero stuff of trying to figure out, are you the hero? Are you going to be the hero? Or are you kind of an anti-hero? Or what does being the hero entail? What does it involve? What can a hero can and can't do, you know? And in watching the show, and then combining that with real life events and real life, you know, just reality and everything, it very much makes me think about and realize the fact that I would not be a hero. I would be an anti-hero at best. And I might just be a straight up villain, frankly. Like, if you gave me the powers of a god, of a superhero, of a supervillain, I don't know, man. Some shit would go down. Like, definitely some shit would go down. And yeah, I grew up getting my I wouldn't do. Switching to a different one. I like The Boys because it's like, what if people had powers in real life? What would happen, right? I wouldn't be Homelander. I wouldn't be straight up evil, but I don't know. It's that Punisher thing, right? That's the thing, Red. I put them down and they stay down. You know? Like, I don't know. I grew up gaining my morality from Jean-Luc Picard. And as I've grown up over 40 years of existence in this existence, whatever, I would love to be the person who always holds on to the best of humanity and holds on to that morality, those ethics. But realistically speaking, oh man, I don't know. I think I'd be like, nah, we're just gonna get rid of him so he can't hurt anybody ever again. Sorry, I don't care. Like, there's reasons behind it. Maybe they would be really rehabilitated at some point. But I ain't gonna take that chance. Let's just get rid of this person. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Rick. What's your favorite drink? I mostly drink tequila these days. I drink whiskey or scotch sometimes too, but I mostly drink just drink straight tequila on streams. Truth comes out, yeah. No, I wouldn't be evil. I definitely wouldn't be evil. I wouldn't be doing things for personal gain. But I would do things thinking this isn't for personal gain, but I feel like this is the easiest way to just deal with this situation. And if we had a perfect society, I'd put this person in prison and maybe... Thing is, look, if you kill them, they can't learn nothing, right? They can't learn nothing if you kill them. And, you know, that's important. But also sometimes you're like, he's too dangerous to be left alive. So yeah, I don't know. All I'm saying is, it's very clear to me, given any kind of real power, I wouldn't be a hero because those guys are rare AF. Anti-hero at best. Aguilar, hello. Hey Abdo, took my Hulkling to rank 5 now to do the Karinas and do Act 9. Have a good roster, just need more revives. We'll give it a couple weeks. You can have all the revives and stash you need, and in the overflow we get like a couple of them a day. So give it a couple weeks and get to it. Humans are cool until they get too humany. I don't know. I love people. They're certainly not innocent, that's for sure. Crap. YouTube died. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. Not enough memory to open this page. So YouTube crashes and it does this thing. Like, I got Twitch. Twitch is fine. So like, it's not, I feel like it's not just Google Chrome. Cause like I can open another tab. Let's see. Let's open tab. See, like it's clearly got enough memory, but every once in a while it does this thing where it just absolutely crashes. And I don't know why. And so I have to like restart it. So anything you're saying on YouTube right now, I can't see. But I'll just restart it and it's fine. But it's not like it's not a cache issue. It's so weird. And because of the way that things changed, I have to go through this differently. We're nearly up to 75-40 on the subscribers. Subscribe on YouTube! Please and thank you. Pop the chat out again. Yeah, I don't know. It's been doing that for like a year or two. Very annoying. Top chat, live chat, let's go. Okay. All right. Without spoiling Daredevil Reborn, okay, is touching on this very topic you speak of, and I get it. It wouldn't be evil, but things would get dark time to... Yeah. No, I guess actually that's true that Born Again and Invincible are, on that same page about debating, are you the hero? Are you the anti-hero? Are you evil? What? Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. And it isn't spoilers. I don't think exactly. Bought a bottle of Angel's Envy last weekend. That's whiskey, right? Not as good as I remember it. I've never had it, but I think that's whiskey. The rooftop scene with Daredevil and Punisher is still incredibly worth examining. Dude, that whole show is great. Do you guys want to do a... we haven't done it forever, but do you guys want to do a, like, spoiler-free stream talking about Daredevil when the season is over? Or doing, like, a pen ultimate kind of one, like, so before the last episode or something? Because I used to do that with Captain Bay and Ghost Dog and stuff, and that was super fun. I'm down to do, like, a spoilery stream. Those are not good for, obviously, for me paying my rent on the YouTubes and whatnot and Twitch, but I'd be down to do one of the streams where, like, we let all spoilers fly, don't come by the stream if you're not caught up, and we talk about what's been going on. So I'm down for that shit. I'm down. Let me know if you guys want to do it. What's your favorite non-alcoholic drink? Probably like raspberry lemonade. Honestly, just water. Dude, some pure, crisp, clean water. Oh my God. I love it. Seattle gets most of our water from glaciers high up in the mountains. And like, that's not a propaganda. That's not a lie. Like literally, we just have... like my tap water, I've talked to people before on streams where like, they'll hear me go and fill my water bottle from the tap. And they're like, what the hell? Are you just drinking tap water? Like, yeah, because it's delicious. Like, ew, gross. You drink tap water? I'm like, my tap water is literally glacier water, like melt runoff and shit. And like, it's freaking delicious. So yeah, I flat out just love some ice cold water as one of my favorite beverages. It's probably is just my favorite, especially if you've been drinking all damn night and wake up the next morning like, dude, just give me oh man, just chug some ice water. I love it. But as far as like a flavored thing, probably like a raspberry lemonade, I'd say. I drink the old soda pop like a couple times a year. I had a Mexican Coke in the bottle the other day. And I had a Pepsi, I think, the other day. I haven't had a Pepsi probably in a year or two. But I had a Pepsi the other day when I was picking up some other takeout. I was like, you know what? You still got those Pepsis? Give me a Pepsi. Yeah, why not? What tequila do you recommend? Bonus something my wife might actually like. Well, that I cannot help you with, sir. I'm just drinking the old Costco tequila because it's like $25 for a liter. And that's super cheap. Tequila that I actually would like, if I had just money I'd buy all the time, probably Husong's Reposado. It's got a little bit of spice to it. It's got a nice flavor. It's very interesting. I like Husong quite a lot. There's a lot of really good tequilas if you want to get into like tasting and stuff for sure. But as far as what your wife might like, I don't know. I ain't gonna. Poland Spring had the best water. I can't drink anything else but Poland Spring and sometimes Fiji. Yeah, bottled water is like one of the biggest scams of all time. But good clean water is fantastic. Most supervillains started out in customer service. Probably. Maybe. Maybe. I do think everyone, it's weird too, because like I see all the time online debates around tipping, and man, tech bros really are cheap fuckers and hate tipping. Like, look, man, let me tell you something. Rick. Tech bros are cheap fucking assholes, and Seattle is filled with tech bros. They do not want to tip. Now, if the Subway or McDonald's or whatever fast food person turns around your thing and it's like, tip 15%, 20%, 25%, like, F you, dude. Like, no, that's stupid. But if you go to a sit-down restaurant, it's a very different thing. If you go to a sit-down restaurant and get waited on and tip that person, then counter service, right? But based on like the online discussions I see all the time, holy shit, man, some of y'all have no understanding of what it's like dealing with other human beings on a regular basis. Because that shit, dealing with other human beings on a regular basis, deserves some tipping. That's why I got you know, Heinz up there right now as a big shot. That's why we take your Amazon Prime subs. That's why you should be a member on YouTube's. That's why if it's $1, if it's $100, doesn't matter what it is, I say thank you, because I'm sitting here alone in my apartment beside Zoe. I'm drinking, I'm having a good time, playing a video game. Not really paying much attention to it. But I'm still dealing with people. Some of y'all, I love you, you're great. Some of y'all are some of y'all, realistically speaking, and you know this, some of y'all owe me some money for having to deal with your asses. That's all I'm saying. Cause it ain't easy having the skills to deal with people. I always thought that was a funny thing too. Like, I would be serving some people at the restaurant or something, and they'd be like, "Oh man, I couldn't do what you do," and I'd be like, "What? No, you literally could." But also, some people couldn't, man. Some people just would be like, quit. They'd walk out. They'd have an incident. Like, freakouts would happen. You gotta have some skills to be in customer service. But that said, like, if you're the shop girl who's selling me a t-shirt or something, I don't think you need a tip the same way as someone who's actually bringing your food to you. They're two different skill sets. And if you want to get paid the same way as the person who's bringing you your food or mixing a drink and serving it to you, then do that job. Because you can. Because they're open to everybody. You just gotta, like, not suck. So 1800 tequila, gotta be my favorite drink ever. 1800 tequila, really? Stellar Forged. That is not one that I would usually put up there too high. I mean, like, I don't want to be insulting of your choice, but that just is not, like, that's not my choice. But if you like it, yeah, I've ever drank it, but we've had 1800 as like a well tequila. That's not like I guess it probably depends. They probably have like nicer varieties. I'm just thinking of their Blanco, which I don't think was like super highly thought of, I guess. So my grandparents can't drink the tap water at their house because chemicals ruined it. They go through so many cases of water. That's fucking insane. What chemicals ruined it? Were they like, was there fracking or something, or what happened? I had someone try to pay with Bitcoin the other day, and I had to threaten to call the cops before he would leave. Who the heck pays with Bitcoin? That's insane. The way people feel entitled to randomly abuse hardworking folks these days. Yep. Sad. Anyone working in customer service dealing with people's crash outs has the utmost respect. Yeah. No, and that's the thing is, like, so I worked at a restaurant where I remember very specifically, the restaurant's closed. The restaurant's been closed for an hour or two. There are people in the very back private room. They paid a little bit more money to be there. Got their dinners. They're hanging out forever and they're talking and they're drinking. And like, I'm off the clock. All my side work's done. I'm just chilling there. I'm not off the clock, so I'm waiting for them to leave before I clock out. But I'm just like, what the effing F? Like, why are these people not going away? These people are all doctors, not like medical doctors, but they all have like their PhDs. I think one of them was an astronaut, so probably the other ones are just having a good time, you know, because they probably don't get to interact with an astronaut all the time, so that's fair. But they're just there for like 2 hours past when the business closed. And when they leave, they're like, "Oh, sorry to keep you, non-important, you know, service industry worker. Oh, we're so sorry. Oh, yeah." And they I had multiple times when professors would like be dicks or look down on their server And in the back of my mind, I'm just like, you know, your server actually makes more money than you do. Like, yeah, you get paid $70,000 a year for working at UW, and you got benefits, and that's good, and you got tenure, and that's good. Your server's making $100,000 a year and not treating people like fucking douchebags, you know? Oblazeo, hello, how's it going? Thanks for the first time chat. My girlfriend's bestie doesn't tip, and that's just one of the many reasons no one wants to be with her longer than a night. Oh, I'm surprised your girlfriend is still friends with her, frankly. Actually, I'm gonna judge you for that, Casual Cashew. You're marrying a woman whose bestie doesn't tip? I don't know, bro. Some company nearby effed everything up. No settlement, just an apology. They said it's fixed, but the tap water still tastes like smog, if that makes sense. Well, there's obviously chemicals in it, yeah. That's shitty. Is this in Cali? Oh, I can't stand her. Even my girlfriend is starting to see why everyone hates her. It's been interesting. Yeah, I mean, it makes me question your... I don't know, man. I don't know. Don Vendetta, hola, how's it going? ¿Cómo estás? Coding contest, hello. Zoos, you go outside. We're almost done with this arena. We're gonna finish off this arena and then we'll call it good on the stream. Chriser6, hello, what's up, dude? How's it going? We're quite close. Dude, it does take an ass load of time to finish off all these damn arenas. That's for sure. Give me a minute, Zoe. We'll get you outside. Crap. Trust me, I've been trying there. My girlfriend isn't like that at all. That's good. I mean, sometimes we have friends from back in the day that we shouldn't really stay friends with, but, interesting. Interesting. I am judging you. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. Everyone's girlfriend has a bestie you hate. It's like the rule of the universe or something. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know about that. But also, I've ever had girlfriends, and I don't remember that being a thing, frankly. Like, usually it's more like, wow, their girlfriend's really cool because my girlfriend's really cool. And I kind of want to also sleep with their girlfriend, but that'd be bad. So... yeah, I don't know. I think maybe my experience has been different. I don't know. Hold on, Zoe. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be done soon. We could end it on a little quicker too. She's kind of huffing over there. And she did already pee all over the floor tonight, so I do not want to be cleaning that up again. It's exactly that, high school bestie-ish on its last legs. You know, one of my high school best friends was a douche to girls when we were in high school, and I swear to God I got laid less than I could have because of him. Because he was the type who was always like, he really likes a girl. He hits on the girl. The girl's like, I'm not interested. And he's like, fuck her, she's a bitch, you know? And he always had like those extreme overreactions. And then, you know, she'd talk to her friends. She'd be like, yeah, that guy's an asshole. I just said no, and he turned out to be a douche. And then it was like, well, I'm friends with him, so then I'm a douche, right? Guilt by association. So I probably could have done a lot better when I was younger if I was not friends with him. However, I will say, given time, he's actually a pretty good human being, and it's turned out to be, he's married, he has kids. That's not going well. But, you know, he's overall, he's like actually a really good person. So I'm glad I didn't give up on him completely because even though at the time he had a lot of maturing to do, it didn't mean he wasn't a good person in the end. You best sweep the leg? Yeah, you gotta put him in a body bag. Oh no, I'm fighting the Flame of the West. Do you guys see who I'm fighting? The blade that was broken shall be reforged. No other blade does Sauron fear. He remembers the bite. Okay, Zoe, I hear you over there. We might need to call it, I think. Let me do this fight. God, we're so close to being at the end of this bullshit. But she's all huffing and making noise and very awake. And I need to take care of her because my nearly 11-year-old dog and her bladder are more important than all of you. So shout out to the 500 some people we have watching, or some of them probably just set their phone down or just have in the background. But either way, shout out to all of you. We are 50K away from our final milestone in this arena. That's great, but I do believe. How you doing, doggo? I think we're gonna go take care of the doggo. Take her outside. Make sure she doesn't pee all over the floor anymore for the night. Let's go see. Do we have anyone on Twitch who I'm subscribed to or who's in the content creator program that I can send you guys to? Oh, we have Bougie. Bougie started up a stream, so let's send you over to Bougie. Let's do that. Slash raid Bougie plays. So if you guys want to continue getting your drops, head on over there now. We got like 445 billion people ready to raid. Give him the old hashtag drunk raid, and you guys can continue getting your drops there. Twitch, I'll be back tomorrow doing some old Karina's content for fun. About 7:30-ish PST. I will see you then. Go raid now. Peace. All right, and they're sent on their way. So now we just got the YouTube regulars crew on. There's like 17 of you. Cheers. Just remember, I love you guys more. Fuck Twitch. Twitch is such a stupid fucking platform. Seriously, I'm just scamming them with ads. I love you guys though. YouTube for life. YouTube's great. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Just pretend to be nice to them, please. Come on, just be nice to them so that I can make more money. I need to continue to make more money so I can do YouTube. But like, fuck them. They're losers. Total fucking losers. Okay. Just try to be nice to them and stop farting on them. Okay. Just stop with the farts. They're heinous and gross. No more farts. Maybe like farts on like Tuesdays, but not on the weekends, man, when there's more people, okay? You gotta take it seriously on Fridays and Saturdays, right? Especially right after the new drops happen, okay? You can do farts on like Tuesdays, okay? It's fine. Have a good night.